It's motherfucking Lunchables, nigga. $5 a pack. We gon' make that ass clap with this healthy snack.
Stack up the cheese, ham with the turkey. Give me that Capri Sun, bitch, I'm thirsty. Fuck sharing, I'ma eat the whole thing. It's good for my health, cause it's made with whole grain.
Ham and cheese in between two crack. Ham and cheese in between two crack. Ham and cheese in between two crack. Wash it down with Capri Sun after.
I grind my crackers in the shake, then I smoke them. Feed my bitches Lunchables before I poke them. I'm a rider, reppin' Oscar Mayer. Need a quick fix, bitch, I'm your supplier.
Pizza, motherfucker, throw snacks on deck. Let the balls get wet, make a bitch have sex. Coming ain't over yet, there's a snack inside. What the fuck you know about Snickers bite size?
Ham and cheese in between two crack. Ham and cheese in between two crackers. Ham and cheese in between two crack. Wash it down with Capri Sun after.
So,
It's a motherfucking Lunchable, nigga.
London said, now that's some high class marketing. Not gonna lie, I would buy Lunchables the fuck out.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. I'm out. I'm leaving on that one. I'm out.
Okay, so I want to thank everybody for joining the live today and tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. If this is your first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi Sub 100, or Summer Walker if you're nasty. Mr. Tone Deaf is headed out the door because, as y'all have seen for the past couple of weeks, he has been neglecting the fuck out of my show. But that's okay because we got our resident hostage.
I have
Tomas.
a family emergency that has been going on. I'll explain more next week.
He been beating his meat.
No, I have not.
Hey, why are you high pitched like that's how you on your line?
No, I have not.
No.
Never.
Right, ham and cheese in between two crackers.
As his voice gets higher and higher.
Pass me that Lunchable, bitch. I'm thirsty.
Right.
I want a motherfucking Lunchable, nigga.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, but don't fear. We got our resident hostage, Mr. Essential, as he has been proving the past couple of weeks, definitely essential to the Hoecially Awkward podcast. We got Tomas in the building, along with the narcissist, aka the new Mr. Bitches Pie Guy Wine in the building.
Hey, the hang time is reaching past the headband.
Yeah,
Bro, don't. Hey, what we not gonna do is gas in here. All right.
Hey.
You don't gotta gas.
Hey.
I see the progress.
Hey, I mean, I saw a little.
Hey,
little,
Aziza Boo.
the intro to the last show, to y'all show. You just had a little hair and shit.
Right.
I'd like to
It's like,
welcome
girl.
you and those boobies to the comments.
Who'd that be? It wasn't that bad.
What's up, D? Shout out to Dino who's been turning up for his birthday.
Happy birthday, sir.
Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, that is the new Mr. Bitches. He had to take over from the previous one because he left and he's too busy off being a Mr. Bitch. But you know, it is what it is. Hello, I cannot see who it is. So if you are not commenting in the group, like you got to make sure that you give StreamYard access so that we can see who you are. Or one of these niggas go in the group and let us know. Hey, Kayla, looking forward to you coming back so I can torture you.
Yo, London.
I am so sorry. And I was looking at the numbers. I was like, bro, I said, I didn't tag everybody. I said, because this ain't the correct amount of number of people that's supposed to be in my tag. Keisha, I'm so sorry. And, you know, as a loyal listener and as a Gemini, I fucked up. I can admit that. Man, absolutely. Appreciate you for tuning in. Now you got a long night of work ahead of you. So appreciate you tuning in while you got the chance.
This camera is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, super crazy.
And you can't zoom in, huh?
Oh, because it's on the free world.
Oh.
You gotta flip it.
Got big London.
I don't know if I want to flip it. It's crystal clear.
Why can't I see anyone else's comments? I don't know where you're coming from. It depends. If you are not in Hoecially Awkward group. That's usually where people comment from. It's either in the Hoecially Awkward group or on my page. So depending on where you're watching from and where everybody else's comments are, you won't see them if you're not commenting in the exact same place they are until I put them on the screen.
London got a lot of leather on in her profile pic.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay, she fixed it.
It's a lot of leather.
Yes.
You saw it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And she had them titties out.
Yes.
Hey, that is her favorite
I
day
don't
of
like
the week.
that. That nigga said
Hey.
yes.
Thank you, Kayla.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Sundays are my
Thank-
favorite day of the
appreciate
week
you.
too because I
appreciate
like-
you, Kayla.
I love being in the studio with my fam. Like this is literally the highlight of my week. But so before I get too sidetracked, I want to go ahead and finish with the introductions. Of course, we are joined by the beautiful Sarita, as always.
Cheers.
And we have the lovely Britt Nicole joining us today.
Brittany,
Shout out to her for being available last minute. You know, I just
love
kinda,
you,
you know,
Mo.
threw a little bait out, like, you know, well, if she's available, you know, we got a seat for her.
Hold on. Sarita's got to actually self-promote.
Oh, of course.
You need to self-promote. You need to use this opportunity.
Here, go ahead, right now.
You know,
All right, Spiritual Alchemist. Let me see. Monday is it release on Monday?
Mondays, yeah.
Monday 1.
Did we say 1?
I think we did.
Yes.
Monday at 1.
Oh, fuck y'all gonna promote and don't nobody know
little-
nothing.
Featuring Uncle Tommy and TT Rita over here.
It's just the voice.
the backyard barbecue.
What you see right now is what you get on her show too.
Pretty much.
I'm
He didn't want to show his face.
just
I don't
on
know
the
why.
I mean, it's hard
See,
to show
look
my
at
face
you
over
rushing
here.
me. I was getting there. I do things on my time.
And then it's like right on my profile. Right here.
Right.
You felt like a tire.
Oh,
It was
MLK Day.
Yeah.
Speaking of MLK Day, we are actually gonna jump right
Oh, the
into
red
this
mic don't
this
work.
statue there.
red.
You know, if y'all are your kids are actually in a good school district, you know, with the whites, they might be open.
They no,
The
they are
whites.
off this year.
Are they?
They are off this year.
Yeah,
You know,
I heard it's a real
My kids are
holiday.
in Elbrook and they are out for school.
Well, it's been a real holiday, but this is how I should have known. Remember when back in 2018 I ended up having to sue my former employer for discrimination? I should have knew I was gonna have a problem because they made us work on Martin Luther King Day and they were actually a government entity.
That's how you know somebody's racist or not if you have to work in
Absolutely.
MLK.
Yep.
Boom.
I told my boss that too.
Hey, I'm actually
Because he
on the
gave me
show,
off
not
tomorrow.
working.
I'm like, this is racist.
It's
Fuck
like
you.
it's your holiday.
Hey, right,
We gotta
like
look
don't
off.
tell me that. Yeah, why? You know, MLK Day was coming up. Figured you need the day off. It's
Right.
Monday.
Celebrate.
They be trying to incorporate my hobbies and say, yeah, it's Monday. Watch a little wrestling. Like, man, shut the fuck up talking to me, dog.
You mad?
You know what's funny
A
though?
little bit. I hate having off on Mondays.
What's funny is the fact that I saw a clip because you know Facebook Reels and TikToks got me on lock, and I will spend hours just scrolling and run into random shit that I'm not even looking for. So there was a video of a black female comedian, and she was talking about like you know dating a white guy. Okay, I just had to make sure your eye didn't twitch.
Oh.
You dated a white man?
Halt. Danger. What?
You gave your virginity to a cracker?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Wait
can
a
I be
minute.
the first to say Jesus Devontae Christ?
Right.
Right. No.
I was a freshman in high school, and I only waited the 3 months because Joan on Girlfriend said about the 3-month rule. I probably would have given it to him earlier, but yeah.
As a,
Valentine's Day, I lost my visa
as-
like a long time ago.
as an adult, did you realize how trash Joan was?
I mean, now,
Yeah, as an adult,
you know,
she was horrible.
Horrible human being.
yeah.
Yeah.
Her ass was ass or no?
Oh,
Was it
because that's
really?
still Tracy Ellis.
Back
Yeah, but with
then,
the
was it
joke, and
really?
she was saying, and she was like, and the thing I love about like having a white boyfriend, she was like, is you know, I get to say shit, you know, try to keep him on his toes, keep him sharp. So I asked him, and I was like, hey, so what are you doing for MLK Day? She was like, this motherfucker turned around and asked me, what am I doing for MLK Day? She was like, the caucasity. She was like, I told him I'm gonna be asleep. Shit, I got a dream.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
None
so
of them
much.
beat her to the punch. What you doing?
That nigga said, I'm gonna be asleep. I'm having a dream.
Kayla's asking if Britt's mic is on.
Oh, is it not? Maybe I'm not speaking to it.
Yeah, you gotta
She
talk
wasn't speaking
into
to
it.
It's on.
Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kayla.
Right, it's her.
Yeah, but we gonna go ahead. We go throw that statue on the screen.
You do poetry. You
Your
know how to do
livelihood
mic
is
work.
in front of a microphone, man.
We gonna throw that statue on the screen,
at you.
Tommy, because you the one working the computer today.
What?
Niggas ain't on they shit.
Right.
Coming at me.
You need the statue, bruh.
We need the dream, please. Can you bring the dream up, please?
You won't be getting.
How many drinks did Tommy have before?
He had that one
know.
drink.
Shit, he was over there asleep before we started.
That's
Here.
why I'm asking.
Here I am thinking I'm gonna get a day off.
Because if he feel like me, he's Gucci.
Ass.
Now, whoever had the dream of this shit was dreaming of dick.
That is an all-American monk down right there.
You could not tell me that don't look like somebody is.
Just going to town.
The bracelet's a nice touch.
It is.
He,
Wait,
took-
I never
he
seen
worked
I
on.
said dicks with one of those bracelets on. It
He
ended up
worked-
snapping by the end, like the
He
thread
worked.
snap.
Whoever designed that bracelet took about 2 to 3 days to get the details
You know,
in.
I'm like, what the feezy?
That is.
Buy me that statue, please. That's the dream that I had Monday.
Where is this located?
Girl, say that.
Yeah, where is this at? Is this Atlanta?
I don't know. Hold on.
Or is it Alabama or one of them?
Hey, whoever
That'd be
designed,
fun. That'd be-
whoever did this statue is the same people that did that Tupac statue they put in Georgia.
Well, actually, when I look at the actual,
Okay, it's in Boston.
Oh, what?
You never seen the Tupac statue? That's
Yeah,
in
it's
Atlanta.
Boston.
Yeah, it don't even look like Tupac.
From the picture that they depicted this from, it still don't make no sense.
No, you got to see the secondary picture to actually see.
Apparently, this was a $10 million statue.
Damn.
I'm sorry, how much?
That 10 million. From what I'm reading.
To do what?
to eat pussy.
Right.
Shit, I don't need 10 million for that.
I ain't
But
gonna-
I would take
I ain't
it.
gonna turn it down either.
I'm not gonna turn it down.
Okay. So it says a statue honoring MLK Jr. and his wife, Coretta Scott King, was unveiled this week, depicting a famous hug they gave each other, but not everyone sees that. Clearly, us here at Hoecially Awkward did not see that. But that's their fault. That's the angle. Now, from this, this is actually how it's supposed to look. Like you can see, the buttons on the sleeve and her shoulder, them actually hugging. But from the angle that was first shown to us, it was a dick. Okay.
This is right
Talking
before
about
before he
A
closed on
cute
you.
Tootsie Roll with hands.
He was a hoe though.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
this,
Yeah.
Not too much on MLK. fam.
He was the
He was
okay.
a-
The
It was
man
MLK
had
was a hoe,
needs.
not surprised. Aziz is talking about, is there a vein on it?
Right.
He just said she's eating penis and eating coochie.
All I see is eating coochie.
Is there a vein? What's
Tiffany
wrong
said it
with
looks
you?
like a dick, but also looks like a nigga
Like put in their faces.
holding a
would've been too
thigh
much
up munching
work.
some lunch.
It's a Lunchable, bitch.
That shit's supposed to be abstract.
Woo. Yeah, but
I'll tell you, white people
Like I
just
said,
find a way to fuck up niggas.
it's called
I
The
don't
Embrace.
think that's a white person that made
And
that.
it was shown off for the first time on Friday in the Freedom Plaza of the Boston Commons to help bring in the new addition to the space. And some of the King family members were also there for the honor.
So they took an awkward pose, made a statue out of it about black people, and stuck that shit in the middle of the town square in probably top 5 most racist places in the fucking United States. White people definitely was in charge of this. No nigga said, hey, let's build a statue dedicated to MLK and drop that shit off in Boston.
So it says, while the sculpture is being praised by many, it's being questioned by others, especially on Twitter, where some can't understand why the creator didn't include their heads.
Exactly.
Even more people online are doing double takes, saying they interpret the piece in different ways, especially from certain angles. For instance, some say it looks like one of the arms is holding on to a thigh. Ding, 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 which comes across as inappropriate for the select few who see it that way. Of course, there are those who are outright mocking it despite the seriousness of the subject. Everybody's a critic, we suppose, and this one's in the eye of the beholder.
Well,
It's really just the angles.
There's nothing you can do now, though. The statue was up.
Not the thighs being the inappropriate.
Like seeing a thigh is inappropriate.
Ooh, I see Janelle Monae nipples. Sorry.
Like
It just
y'all
caught
really
me off guard.
y'all
I was
really
scrolling and then it was like Janelle Monae turns heads, through see-through dress, and I just saw chocolate nipples.
were they nice?
Very.
The Janelle Monae's. Come on now.
Yes.
Very cold.
Our brother was actually trolling her on Twitter back, asking her like what she always had on that same suit.
Oh, back in the days when
That's
she
a
was
good question.
when she was tippy toeing on the tightrope.
Yeah, them some decent nipples.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I fucks with them. Mm-hmm. Oh, TMZ. Go on TMZ, Nick.
Like where they at? She
Not
like,
that little-
I'm the beholder with the eye, and I say it's dick.
Dog, I hate her right now.
Y'all gotta relax on Facebook, man.
Y'all
They
gotta
start
chill out.
blocking y'all.
No, Nick said it was actually a black man that made it.
See, I knew it was some niggas like, hey, you wanna know how you can get $10 million real quick?
I guarantee you,
Yeah,
you didn't
but,
spend all 10 million on that
She
shit.
did not.
That was Janelle Monae. She's at the Critics' Choice Awards. That's what that photo
You
is.
think
from.
he spent like
But
5
yeah,
million
them
on that
them
statue?
titties is looking real nice.
I-
Ooh, wait a minute. They got a zoom. They got multiple angles. Zoomed in a little bit. I mean, the
definitely
outfit is
see
pretty too,
sex
don't get me wrong,
with
but-
a lot of skeet on it.
Come on, Janelle.
Yeah.
Said you want-
Sorry, y'all.
Come
Got a
on,
little
Janelle.
sidetracked here.
It's not wrong with skating up here.
Hey, look, I'm about to make a statue of my own. Now I hold up a thigh.
I hate you. I hate you with all the love and passion that was within me.
Sorry. Well, I mean, since we're talking about eating things, let's get on Tommy and this Alfredo.
You had Alfredo, bro?
You want to tell your story, Tommy?
If I tell the story, it's just gonna be the way it's supposed to be told. I'd rather hear what y'all version is because
It's not a version. Okay.
yeah, I don't know where you going.
Who's a
with it.
virgin?
Okay, how about this? I was busy. I wanted a quick meal. My daughter was over. I was stopped by Aldi's and got some essentials to kind of put together with some pasta.
Well,
This
you
is
are
a quick-
Mr. Essential.
What you get? TV essentials?
No, I mean I already have like some pasta stuff that I was gonna actually put on. It was like a Alfredo and broccoli, but I need some more Alfredo. Like,
Okay.
I wanted to add some more because it was kind of dry. So I'm just add one more, but I'm just gonna stop by the store on my way home and grab some. So I go to Aldi.
Not
Al-
all these.
Right.
So you said Aldi.
Aldi.
You know he an English teacher.
Niggas are politically
It say Aldi on the fucking sign. Don't say S, nigga.
Right.
Motherfucker, you pronounce salmon, don't you?
No, I call it salmon.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
So I go to Aldi, which is
The fact that he keeps saying it
Right.
loud. When he
Good.
pronounces
Yeah,
it.
because that's the whole point
Let
of
me
that.
get this emphasis on here.
That was the whole
Niggers.
point of the fucking post.
That's what I hear.
Okay, I go to motherfucking Aldi,
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
which is the discounted grocery store. I go in there with $50 and come out with $100 worth of shit in comparison to going to like a pick and save sometimes. So I went in there. I said, I'm just gonna grab me some Alfredo sauce in a jar and just throw it on there. Ain't nobody really picky. They didn't have any. They had a whole bunch of different red sauces. They only had one motherfucking version of Alfredo that I had never seen before in Aldi. And that shit was $6.88 for the jar. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is this at Aldi? This is a
Oh,
nice
you the
bitch.
one that posted that jar.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and Kayla is, telling you in the comments that is the supreme sauce of all sauces.
Yes, I learned that in the thread. That was not the point of the fucking thread. I was in Aldi, and
Paying
why is the
$6?
motherfucking Mercedes Benz of all sauces sitting in Aldi for?
Well, I mean, because it don't
That's what
stop
they do.
being name brand just because it's in Aldi's. They
Right.
Bro, do
and
you,
like they have feature.
That-
That's
that-
like if you go to Save a Lot, they got Captain Crunch and shit.
They
Like
got-
they have feature brands in there. But you're saying that well, that's not the point. It's the point of why was it $6.88 in Aldi?
in Aldi, yes.
And for me, I think it's actually more disappointing that you went in there looking for a cheap jar sauce. It's bad enough you using jar sauce, but you went to find a cheap jar sauce to put in your Alfredo.
You disgust
I
me.
don't know shit about the fucking variations of jar sauce. I just
It's
said I was just grabbing
We-
a jar
we
sauce.
very- tell. We
No,
could definitely
no.
tell.
I went to get some fucking sauce.
But you
No,
know what can fuck you up though is the fact that it's actually cheaper at Whole Foods. Because I was at Whole Foods earlier and I looked for the same Alfredo, it was $4.89. So I just want to let you know that.
the Rouse.
Yes.
Okay. I mean now I'm intrigued by this Rouse. I didn't buy the fucking another
Rouse
part.
sauce.
I didn't buy the sauce. People were like, make your own. Like, if I wanted to
Nah,
make my fucking
niggas
own,
will criticize you when you don't want to do it yourself.
no,
like,
I didn't want
duh.
to. And then the other part was it was quick. It was quick, and
Look,
okay,
we don't care what's in it.
Wow.
I could have got some. I could have got some whipping cream. I could have got some Parmesan.
Thank you,
I could have
London.
did that, made my own.
It's
but
the
then when I
jar
had-
sauce. That's the point. And that was my point. Like, I understand you like, dog, why does this cost this, it's fucking Alfredo sauce. But it's the point that you went in there with the intention of not only using jar sauce,
Just
which
cheap
is a
shit.
sin in itself.
You're not gonna.
You
get
went
it.
in there like,
Trying to get some
nigga, I'm trying to go buy some 88 cent jar sauce.
Right.
Okay, y'all open the door now. Motherfuckers swear to God that they ain't bought no fucking jar sauce in their damn life.
No,
It's a lunch with that.
Alfredo
I'm just
sauce.
saying,
We're
though.
talking about you acting cheap over some sauce.
I was just saying, why is it?
He
why is it
said
so
from
much?
the top, this was a cheap meal.
Yo, I was going to
He
make
eating
a
that
quick,
back.
inexpensive
Quick,
meal.
inexpensive meal.
I didn't intend on spending $10 on a fucking jar of sauce.
But and that's what I do when I want something quick. Like, I'll make Alfredo, but the amount of time that it takes you to boil the noodles, you can literally be making the sauce. So it's the same time.
I don't like how all y'all jumping on my nigga in the comments about homemade motherfucking sauce.
No, I did
Like
not
all,
want to
like
make that-
all you motherfuckers is Chef Boyardee, whoever the fuck you
There's
is.
a whole timeline getting on his ass.
Right, like motherfuckers is here, and I'm guarantee you, everybody in the comments cannot
And,
cook.
and that's the thing. And it's
Something.
like people are saying like the sauce itself, like that particular jar sauce is actually good.
It's well
I don't-
worth it.
It makes.
I've
jar
never
sauce
had a
makes
jar
me
sauce conversation until
Hey,
yesterday,
if
motherfucker.
you
I never,
can't-
we never had. I had never had a discussion like this in my life.
2023.
You'll
In
be,
my life.
you'll
Niggas
be
is
amazed
gang
at the
banging over
conversation
pasta
you
sauce.
start having once.
because
you
it's not like
go.
because okay, like Kayla just made a meat sauce from scratch. I saw her do it, and it's like nobody's saying that because like that's more of a process, but it's literally like you get some heavy cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, you get your seasonings and shit, and
Chef,
You okay, fam?
He's
If,
not.
if I wanted to do that,
You didn't deserve that.
I would have done that.
You didn't deserve none of that.
Paul.
I did not want to do that. What?
Chef Daddy, fam. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hashtag.
Leave me alone.
Hashtag.
Hey,
Chef
you
Daddy.
niggas gotta
he
go.
did.
Yeah, you kind of opened the door.
By
though.
saying why is this
Same
so
time.
much?
Better
Same
taste.
time, better taste, better results, better life.
Hey,
Homemade sauce.
Better.
All
The
right.
fuck is this, a cousin's
Feel
ass?
like better.
How about,
I mean, that's-
how about
Yeah,
this?
Papa John?
That's
How about
actually what it
this?
says on the jar.
Y'all make me some sauce, some homemade sauce for me. Then how about that?
So you
Somebody
want a
gonna make-
sauce contest?
Make me some sauce. Shit, I
You
don't,
want too much sauce?
I really. How about this? I really don't know the fucking difference.
You gonna be a sauce guy?
Oh.
So I mean, I
You
don't.
wanna- You want to be saucy? Is that what you
I
saying?
don't
They
know the
expect
Be
difference.
them.
saucy Santana?
It's amazing. Like they're expecting a lot from a guy who openly admitted to just saying, I don't know the difference. Sauce in the jar, homemade
I
sauce.
don't know.
As
the
long
fucking
as that
difference.
shit is made for Alfredo, give it to me. I'm with you.
I don't
bro.
know. I don't know the fucking difference.
Do
Like,
you even care about the difference?
I'm not sure because if I have some bomb ass sauce, I'm like, well, shit, I can tell the
My
difference
baby
now.
is gonna eat Alfredos regardless of how the sauce got sauced.
Alfredo's.
Alfredos is how she say it.
This is more
Alfredo's.
learning. This was more learning lesson for other people. That made you think, hey, let me go buy some shitty jar sauce. Don't do it.
I understand. I've been
Don't buy the
I've been to
jar
restaurants and had
Don't buy the
Alfredo
shitty
sauce.
jar sauce. Like to me, all jar like I've never had
See,
the brand that
told
they're
you
talking
London
about.
got
But
you,
I don't
Cam.
like jar sauce because like I don't like the taste of it. It's like the consistency be
Man,
off.
London, we
It's like
still
a
waiting
weird
on them
aftertaste.
edibles,
It
man.
just
You ain't making
I don't
shit.
like it.
I'm sorry. That's
We got the caps. Tommy knows how to cook and knows better than this.
Hey fam, don't take her yelling at you, dog.
I do know how to cook. I just don't know no difference between the sauce. I'm a nigga. I'm not a
There
damn
are
Italian
sauces that are
motherfucker.
disgusting.
Just because his name is Tommy,
And
don't mean
actually,
he's Italian.
See, London got you. She said, "I'm gonna make you some sauce because I can't
Who
be
said
your
that?
friend and let you keep doing this."
Thank you. Thank you, London. Thank you. Y'all food hating me, food shaming me, cook shaming.
Yes.
Alfredo shaming.
I mean,
definitely sauce shaming me.
You know, it's not enough
Well,
niggas
hey,
who cook, so you don't
hey.
get no credit for that.
Hey,
But they're
we
gonna
here.
discredit the shit out of the fact you ain't make your own sauce.
Now let me hear.
jar sauce smells like feet.
Wait, what?
What?
Who that is?
Well, damn.
Facebook user.
Who is
Yo, what kind of
If
sauce
don't
do
get
you have
jar
that
sauce,
it smell
which
like
isn't good
feet?
anyway, might as well get the best jar sauce. So, and here's my thing: like, it's not just that, and I think that that's one of the reasons why niggas is always real nitpicky and always talking shit. Oh, chicks only make Alfredo, blah blah, because they think like, oh, when you boil some noodles, you dump, some jar sauce in there and whatever, and it's like, I get begged to make it because it like you can once you have it and your sauce is homemade, you can taste the difference.
I get it. I definitely get it.
But I don't even I refuse. I do not order Alfredo from restaurants.
No.
I do not like restaurant Alfredo. Like when we go places, like the sauce is bland to me. It don't have no flavor in it. I won't order Alfredo when I go out. I will only eat Alfredo if I make it at home or like if somebody I know is making it because I know it'll have flavor to it. Other than that, I will not order it. But you know what? I got smoke for you niggas that use ragu too.
Ew.
If you use ragu spaghetti sauce, I got smoke for you too.
I have not.
You niggas is terrible.
They still make that shit?
Yes.
Ew.
It's a fat ass end cap somewhere in my job with all 7 flavors of ragu.
I didn't even know it was 7.
It's like
right
Parmesan, then it's meat sauce, then it's 4 cheese meat sauce, then it's just cheese meat sauce. It's like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like,
so basically, they add the shit that you can add on your own to the sauce.
Pretty much.
So this is equivalent
this
to
nigga
somebody.
said taste jarry.
This is equivalent to me telling
I'm
somebody
asking you as an
I like
additive.
beer, and they come to the table with like a Miller High Life. Like,
Jarry is
bring me
crazy.
Miller High Life. Motherfuckers, if you
Hey,
ain't if you don't drink
hey,
beer,
babe, I haven't seen you in a while.
it don't matter what beer you bring to this to the.
No,
If you're
Olive
not a
Garden
fan
is
of
the
beer,
worst
you
to me.
know,
I
I don't know what to bring. I'll
absolutely
just bring some
hate
beer.
theirs because
Hey,
not
and
only
then I'll
is
get all
their
over your ass.
Alfredo
I'll bring
bland.
the wrong beer, and you be
Hey,
like,
I'm
no.
picky with my
Yeah.
can of beers. So.
Don't you just ask?
This pair said only Olive Garden, but
I
other
didn't know.
restaurants
I'm
do be
supposed to
nasty.
ask
Yeah,
her.
I hate Olive Garden. Like when I go to Olive Garden, I don't like any of
What type of flavor
Olive
you
Garden's entrees. If I'm going to Olive Garden, I'm only getting unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks because those are only 3 things I eat or I'm drinking. But yeah, I don't like Olive Garden's.
I be drinking.
They sauces, they don't have enough flavor for me. And
That's-
then they Alfredo be dry. It don't even.
That's what you should have had instead of a game night. You should have had a sauce off. Motherfucking sauce off in this bitch.
What is going on?
What's going on?
It's the goddamn Lunchables. That's what said. The fucking Lunchable just threw off the vibe.
Goddamn
Set everybody
Lunchable made everybody aggressive. Then you add
It's a
Mercury
big
on
difference.
retrograde.
And half the motherfuckers that say that
Oh,
ain't
the
really had
retrograde
nobody
is
make it,
almost
just
over.
round into a trend.
It's motherfucking Lunchables, nigga.
Oh, man, it's so engaging.
yo, what's
Oh, Trey was saying restaurant sauces taste jarry.
I
that one day? One day?
He ain't gonna stop.
One day.
He can't be
Go
stopped,
ahead.
fam.
Can't stop, won't stop.
That nigga's the Thanos of the fucking comment section.
He just show up like, fine, I'll do it myself.
This shit is inevitable.
Just said Garfield is what they use. Ragu is what they use for Garfield lasagna.
Hey, Garfield be fucking his lasagna up though.
Tell us somebody.
You know what?
to spank you in
Ragu,
public.
you know what ragu is to me? So, because we are very big on recycling in my household, right? So, if I have a jar sauce and, I've put everything in and I'm rinsing it out, I feel like ragu is motherfucker just ran some water in that 1/4 left of sauce,
Shook it up a little
shook
bit.
it up,
and then throw
sealed it, and threw it on the shelf. That's ragu to me.
That shit
Ragu
water.
is leftover
As
pizza
fuck.
sauce.
Dishwasher liquid at the bottom.
Ragu is leftover pizza sauce.
It really is.
That shit is
See,
wild.
look,
It's almost like
see,
that
look at the other
ketchup.
side, niggas almost snaps finger. But yeah, that to me, that is ragu. It's like somebody
ketchup
was like,
water.
"Hey, you know what? I'm finna,
It's ketchup
go
water.
ahead and put a little in here,
Can I ask a question?
shake it up, and then they put it on the shelf."
Can I ask,
Ketchup
can I
water.
ask a question?
What?
So, what other faux pas is there in the grocery store
Come on,
business
faux
that I
pas.
should actually stay away from? Like, I,
Say
I
faux
not,
pas.
no jar Alfredo, obviously no jar spaghetti sauce. That's like,
No,
say-
you can do jar
I use
spaghetti
jar
sauce.
spaghetti.
Just stay the fuck away from ragu.
no,
Right.
no, because no, I ain't going down that
Kayla's
damn
a
rabbit hole.
gourmet chef in her own right, so
She
she's
says
doing
the
that stuff.
Ajax spaghetti sauce.
Oh my god!
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki sauce. I don't even have. Well,
That actually depends, though, because it could be
Kayla says stay away from pre-seasoned meats.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with preseason. Well,
You don't like your meat preseason.
I'm hard like when you speak.
No, she said stay away from preseason meat, and I thought about when you worked at Fresh Time and how you used to have them whole chunks of meat that would have all them different flavors rubbed all on them already.
Sun-dried tomato chicken breast.
Right, shit like that. Like we can't eat those.
Don't judge that.
I didn't say nothing. I was saying that's what we was talking about.
That's what I was thinking. It's like,
you ever
damn,
had a teriyaki chicken sandwich? Shit's amazing.
I'm not much of a fan of teriyaki because I don't really like sweet meat. We've talked about this on the show. I don't like sweet meat like that.
I don't like teriyaki.
I do love me some teriyaki.
I can't think of. Actually, if Alfredo,
sweet meat.
If Alfredo is my only sin, I think I'm doing good.
I like my meat seasoned.
It's some Kwame.
Mind you, my mother never made Alfredo.
You don't know
jar gravy and gravy packets.
I never had Alfredo till I got married.
Okay, I can
London
understand
said jar gravy and gravy packets. Please make your own gravy.
I do know how to make gravy.
Niggas just make everything.
What?
You put a
I know how to make
with a pussy?
No.
I need the secret to the ones walk
Why you
gravy.
gonna throw something? You gonna throw it down?
You was gonna
Like
slap
a
you with
pussy.
the pussy.
Mouth.
Because you can make your own gravy. You complaining about Alfredo sauce?
He was being lazy. That's the part y'all forget.
Because if I'm in a skillet already frying some shit up and I got the grease,
yo, what's
if I got the grease right there, obviously I'm gonna take the food out and make the finish making the gravy.
I'm too high for this.
I mean,
that's that cookie.
Why we? I be up. I ain't got nothing to do.
She just flopping in the room.
Yes, that's I got the fellas toys in here today so I can promote to them. Okay, question. By show of hands in this room, and y'all can answer in the comments. Who in here knows how to make rice?
Oh, you said rice.
Oh, I think the other thing I'm not supposed to fuck with is minute rice.
So
I'm not supposed to fuck with.
Oh, you
rice.
definitely not supposed to fuck with that shit. That
No,
shit
because
healthy for you.
it really amazes me how so many people struggle with making rice.
Yeah.
Man, rice got me
only reason I know that.
And it's like I'm one of those people
on
like,
Facebook.
do y'all like different rice based on what you eating?
I like I like jasmine rice.
I've become a fan of jasmine rice recently.
So like me, like I might like Uncle Ben's rice for certain things, right? But then other things I might like a thicker and more stiffer rice. Because to me, it's like Uncle Ben's is like, like individual grains.
Like sticky rice.
Like you can, you shake the motherfuckers up. Just like, and they come apart. But it's like other rice. It's like if I'm eating like smothered pork chops or chicken or something, like I like a thicker rice that like the gravy is really like, ooh, baby, I'm hungry type shit.
It could be a meal by itself.
Like
you don't need no meat with it. You can just eat the rice and the gravy by itself.
Because I do that a lot. I will sit and I will just eat the fuck out of rice and gravy. I don't even need meat. I love gravy. That's why I won't fucking lose. I'm a big gravy eating motherfucker. Gravy is fucking delicious.
Curry.
Damn, now I want some gravy.
Just gravy by itself?
Listen.
Just a spoonful of gravy.
Didn't fucking right. Because if it's one thing we gonna have in the Dinkins household, it's motherfucking rice. We got big ass fucking.
Man, we got big ass bags of rice.
Big ass bags of rice.
Ain't nothing in the house to eat.
That's why I don't understand why you go to like Chipotle and or what's the other spot? Qdoba, and they be stingy with the rice. Like
they don't be stingy with my rice.
That's like the most inexpensive shit you can get. Like,
they be stingy
give me some more
with.
fucking rice.
They be stingy with the other shit.
I want more rice. I mean, we
shit
talk about
that complements the rice.
Give me some more rice. I don't even put meat on mine.
Well, they put the rice down first, so I guess they expect you to get the beans and all the other stuff.
Yeah, I get beans and all that.
Yeah, maybe they be trying to like make sure that it actually fits in there, and they don't want to feel like they probably don't want people complaining like, man, you gave me more rice, but instead of meat, blah blah. You know how niggas get.
But I already go in there. I don't want no protein other than the beans. Give me all the vegetables because that's the flavor. All the shit, other shit is the flavor.
Crispy edges. Gotta make sure.
Shout out to all the people in the comments that know how to make rice.
All right, so don't
y'all
pancakes. Do not get just add water pancakes.
I just never used.
No, see, I don't eat pancakes anyway.
I'm just saying, man, I'm talking about the we talking about the faux pas. Like you should, if I gotta make Alfredo from scratch, You can't add water pancakes. You gotta have.
Who got
some-
add water pancakes?
Oh, they got it all over the shelves.
I
They
mean,
had an egg and
I
stuff like that?
prefer it. I mean,
It's
I'm
easy.
already lactose.
I give you a pass.
Some shit I shouldn't be doing.
I gotta give you a pass because you lactose, but you gotta start trying some. of them
Kayla
other
said she
milks.
struggled with rice because you got to follow measurements and instructions, and I don't cook like that. Yeah, because even jelly bean is fucking her rice is fucking amazing. Like
Yo,
it comes out perfect every time.
rice can be tricky.
Rice
but
is amazing.
I'm gonna make some rice tonight. Just
I think I will
Yeah,
too.
man, I love pasta bread. Like today, when my mom's and Jelly Bean when they went to the grocery store, I told them to just bring me back some Italian bread. Not because I wanted sandwiches, toast, none of that. Because I just want to eat fucking bread and butter.
Ain't that a big long ass piece of bread?
I would just sit there
Did they
and
slap
eat
garlic on?
and eat bread and butter and rice and gravy.
You pregnant?
And then I'm like, damn, I want this fupa gone.
I used
With
to
that
hate
voice.
that
The
shit.
fupa stays.
Just bread and butter.
I used to have to make that at
Yeah,
work.
you
That's
said
that
rice
bread.
is
I do
cheap, and
love
that's why
pasta
they
and
try to
bread.
fill you up with it.
Of course, and rice is good when
Who
made
eats
properly.
pancakes?
I
Not
grew-
me.
That was one.
I grew up on butter and sugar rice. Fuck
I
y'all.
definitely still eat pancakes.
Yeah, I'm a waffle eating motherfucker. And even then, most
Yeah.
times, like because I want to do shit quick, because I don't want to sit there and make all of that shit.
Probably
Honestly,
stop.
I will grab some grand cinnamon rolls and put them motherfuckers on the waffle maker.
you could just have a Lunchable.
Not the pizza one. I don't even know why they came out.
Yo,
And
Netta,
they-
listen. Netta said, I love pumpernickel bread. We
Pumpernickel
was
bread
just talking
is
about that last week.
What
fire.
the fuck
'Cause
is
we always be
pumpernickel
fucking with
bread?
Sarita talking about she gonna be the one bringing like in the cucumber sandwiches and shit.
Pumpernickel
But
with that dark brown.
When I was working for the
Okay.
city and we had a potluck,
Okay, it's a dark.
that was
brown
my
bread.
very first time having pumpernickel bread. We had some little cucumber sandwiches. I don't know if it was cream cheese or whatever they
With
spread
the
on
crust
there.
cut off.
Crust cut off.
Oh,
Little squares of pumpernickel bread with the cream cheese and cucumber and shit. That shit was fucking amazing.
Yo,
Yes.
I
That
had a
shit slap.
turkey sandwich on pumpernickel bread, and that was
Yes, the butter and sugar
heaven
rice.
sent.
You
Butter
know,
and sugar
I
rice.
Yes.
Facts.
and then I'm a person where I only eat things a certain way based on what type of meal it is. Like if I'm eating sugar on my rice, it's only breakfast.
That was your breakfast rice?
Yeah,
That
butter
was-
and sugar is my breakfast.
That
rice.
was my. I'm being a bum today, so this is all
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat.
Yep. So there is I got my sausage, bacon, eggs, whatever. But if I'm putting butter and sugar on the rice, it's only in breakfast meals. I only eat sugar on my rice
I'll
if
let
it's
that
in the
slide.
morning.
I could see eating an egg with that. Couple scrambled eggs on the side.
When niggas say pumpernickel bread, I automatically think of Barney.
How?
Because
Why?
that was Barney's favorite snack. You
Hey,
like pumpernickel bread?
Is that the bread they give you at Outback? Outback,
No.
you.
No, that's honey wheat.
It's honey wheat.
That's
okay.
I ain't even
Wheat
here to
bake.
yoke nobody's young.
Top
but I am
tier.
not fucking with no
Honey
pumpernickel.
week is the shit.
Or
not fucking
or
with no
cheesecake.
honey
Oh, no, I
Cheesecake-
love
cheesecake-
honey wheat, but I'm not with
Cheesecake
fucking
Factory?
pumpernickel.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
But it's
Kayla just
brown.
said.
See, and you know
And
what?
they sell that in the
It's
grocery
already
store
for the
now.
culture.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
honey wheat. So I need Outback's honey wheat bread with is it Texas Roadhouse?
With that sugar
That
cut.
the
cinnamon
cinnamon
butter.
butter.
Yeah.
I told y'all a long time ago that I want to start a spot where I just take the best parts of everybody else. So I'll have, Outback bread, Texas Roadhouse butter. I got red lobster Caesar dressing, just going and collecting all the grapes and shit.
You want a transgender restaurant?
Texas Roadhouse got some good
Yeah.
Caesar
All
dressing
inclusive.
too.
Call
high.
yourself a dumbass with one of them buttons.
Right.
I don't know which one it is.
He's high. Did the buttons flip?
Remember that sock I was just telling y'all about?
Just hit that one.
That
was a total
He
flop.
was like,
Yeah.
what?
Aziza with you though, she said she immediately thought of Barney.
That's why they,
You
you know
just said,
what?
"Oh God, I immediately."
That's why they.
Man, cause that nigga fuck with the pumpernickel.
That's why they friends.
Barney is the nigga.
That bread they give you at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yep.
Yeah, but
It ain't as good as Outback.
Oh,
I had no
And
idea.
who the
that.
fuck is going to the Cheesecake Factory?
They sell at the
what's wrong
grocery
with
store now.
Cheesecake Factory?
Fuck that place.
I
But
don't
they sell the bread at the grocery store now.
Cheesecake
I know, I
Factory.
just saw that.
Cheesecake Factory, I'm not a fan of. Like I ordered the Cajun pasta. I didn't like it.
Juan is upset because he calls them an upscale Applebee's.
That's usually
Facts.
like if I haven't been somewhere before and
Yes.
I'm trying to like test the waters, I'll typically go with the Cajun pasta because I even did that when I
You
when I
can't
was
go wrong with
when
that.
I was delivering Amazon, you can if they don't fucking ain't no nigga.
I mean, but like
I
making
need a
that your
Creole
choice.
bitch in the back. Okay, I need some.
Oh, so you like me when I go to Qdoba's? It was a Mexican not in the back. I don't want it.
Yeah, but no. So that was my first date with Marv. He took me to Cheesecake Factory because I told him I had never been there. So
he was trying to be fancy.
No, it wasn't even that. He gave me choices of places, and he was like, "Well, I'll take you someplace that you haven't been already." So that's how we decided on Cheesecake Factory because he was like, "Well,
You ain't been
rather
back
you."
since, have you?
No,
Because this shit's trash.
I didn't like it.
That muted ass lighting is for starters. How the fuck you supposed to read
No,
the menu and
no.
that shit is dark?
I lied
Ambiance.
on
They
accident.
said
I have been
ambiance.
back, but I don't get entrees. I think it was a dip that I was ordering
I thought you
from
said
there.
dick.
It was a dip.
Can you
Can you
not?
take that from her? Put it on the other side
Three to
of the
having too
table.
much fun.
You
with
like
that
it
shit.
when it's flaccid? You like it when it's limp?
Like when it's just right.
Boom.
Pause.
Kayla London said she only go there for cheesecake. And Kayla said it's not good like it used to be. I went to the one at Mayfair last time I was home. It sucked.
Blame it on COVID.
Used to be, man. That shit don't look like it's ever been good.
This was 2016 when I went, and shit, it's
so
2023
pre-COVID.
now.
Yeah, that shit weak as fuck.
Man, it was dirty.
It was way pre-COVID. Like
The
I
one I
said,
went
that's
to-
where me and Marv went on our first date at, and I wasn't a fan of it.
You fucked around and found out.
Hey, so as far as with the weekend, y'all know that Ree is a senior now, so we went ahead and we did her senior pictures.
How'd it go? Because the last time we talked, she wanted to dress like a homeless man off of 3rd Street.
Shout out to my little cousin for being a singer in high school.
Yeah, shout out to her for being a
Paris
singer.
said COVID definitely fucked a lot of places, especially Cheddar's.
Ooh, I ain't been to
Yeah,
Cheddar. since
and
I've
I
been
hadn't been to Cheddar since like 2016.
Yeah, I definitely ain't
I know
been
it was
since
one of my
pre-COVID.
birthdays. Me and my brother drove out there, and I hadn't been there since, so I forgot what to order, and I had to ask Facebook, "What should I order?" And then I went with the Cajun pasta. It was good.
Cheddar, baby.
But yeah, so we did her senior pictures this weekend, and I love my baby. Okay.
Comma butt.
And like I've said 1,000,001 times, I have raised both of my girls to not focus on the opinions of others. I want them to do what makes them happy. I want them to be comfortable. I want them to make choices and decisions based on what they want to deal with. Don't do things because they're trendy. Don't say, "Oh, well, I like this because you see other people liking it." Don't hate it because you see other people hating it. Make those decisions for yourselves. Either motherfuckers go fall in line or they ain't. But I feel like that kind of bit me in the ass a little bit because Regis don't be giving a fuck, right? And while a lot of her pictures turned out great, I knew this was gonna happen. The set that I hated the most are her absolute favorites. She looked like fucking Eminem from 2002. All right, because we dyed
spaghetti too.
No, we dyed her hair blonde. For a picture, we go over it because it started tingling. I didn't wait for it to start burning. I'm not one of them parents that will torture you. I've been through that. No chemical burns over here. So we'll go over it and just do like a soap cap to lighten it and everything. But it was still pretty on her because it was like a pretty honey blonde. And Rhea is how y'all bright and shit. Y'all got that sugar cookie shit going on. But it matched her and it was very, very pretty. But it's like she got on this oversized striped shirt and these big ass jeans, and it was really giving me Slim Shady.
I am whatever you say I am.
Yo, man, you're not gonna call my little cousin Eminem. Okay, never mind. You got a point.
Oh my goodness.
I sit back with this pack of zigzags in this bag.
That's a new album cover.
It gives me to be the meanest MC on this earth. With this curse to just curse.
Palms are sweaty.
But the funniest thing was because I posted other pictures of her and it was because we were in the car and it was just she was just so pretty. And somebody that was like, dude, that was like, is your baby daddy like Chinese or something? Like half Chinese or something? Because
She look like Junetime.
Yes. Yeah. So that's what I like. I pulled up
away from this nigga.
No, because that's literally what I thought. I was like, you see my baby looks like Junetime, man? So it's like, shit. Oh my god. Oh, Britt.
I hate people.
Wipe yourself off. You're bleeding.
Oh god.
Oh god. Cheddar's. It's called Cheddar Scratch Kitchen. It's out in it's what is that Kenosha? Well, that's like Kenosha County, though, right?
Yeah, it's over there.
Because that's where I was delivering at. I was delivering Amazon. I'm like, well, shit, I'm already out here. But I think they're actually under the umbrella with like Olive Garden and all of them restaurants.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were kind of fighting over the pictures because we get all of the rough cuts. Shout out to Timothy Ricketts, by the way. Like, he did an amazing job with Reed, because it is on 24th and National, 2435 West National.
That is the former Can Beats Art Space. When I moved out of there as my studio, that was my art studio.
So you was in the back of the hair salon part?
I had the whole thing. I didn't know there was a hair salon there. I had the whole front and the back.
Oh, yep. So now there's a hair salon in the front. You got to cut through there, and then in the back space, that's where his studio is.
I wonder if the bathroom is still looking nice, because I had the bathroom remodeled.
I don't know. That's where she went to change her clothes at, though. I'll ask Reed when I get home.
I was wondering if you're still there. That's a nice spot.
Hi, kids. You like violence?
I was there a couple of years ago.
Were you one of my eyelids?
You were renting it out because you said it was an art space, right?
Yeah, I rented it out.
Yeah. At the time, my best friend Tamia, she had her son's birthday thing there. Because that's what we were on.
No, I would have rented it. I would have rented it to Tamia, because Tamia is my wife's cousin.
Oh.
I wasn't there then.
You wasn't?
No.
Yep, because somebody had it as an art space, and I remember
that was me, but I don't remember Tamia having a party there. Let me think back. Hold on a second.
This would have been years ago.
Yeah, like 2016.
Yeah. Yep, because I was dating Marv then.
It's a mood music.
Tommy, you rejected them from having a party there?
No,
bro?
I had. I must have rented it and left. I didn't.
I need for the camera to be on Tommy, because just the facial expressions and everything that you're doing right now.
What? Because his level of confusion.
Yes.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
Like, I would never.
And then he's on top of it.
Netta said Cheddar's margaritas be hit because I was by myself and I had to drive back to Milwaukee. I didn't even bother drinking nothing. I just got some strawberry lemonade. Lemonade is always my go-to. If I go anywhere, like, while we on the subject of drinks and me drinking lemonade and shit. So Pepsi is finally getting rid of that trash ass Sierra Mist, right?
Yeah, somebody came in here.
How do I
it's called Starry.
Goodbye.
The new drink is called Starry.
To what?
That's weak as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
and the can is trash.
Yeah, so they can Sierra Mist. But Sierra Mist is garbage. And Sierra Mist is actually the sole reason why when I go into a restaurant, I would ask them, do you have Coke products or Pepsi products? Because if they have Coke products, I know I can order Sprite. If they have Pepsi products, I know I can't get no. I'm not drinking no fucking Sierra Mist because it's fucking garbage. It tastes like diet. Everything Sierra Mist. It just tastes like it's just
Like,
nutritious.
tastes like diet regret.
Sierra, the cranberry mist was all right.
Yeah, but they don't be having it. It just be the regular. So if it's Pepsi products, all right, throw me some Tropicana lemonade or something. But yeah, I'm not getting no fucking Sierra Mist. So I'm so happy to see that shit go.
Or Coke on the rocks.
But I do feel like, I don't know why they keep trying. Like, they really are trying to compete with Sprite after all this time. I didn't realize that Sierra Mist been out 20 plus years.
I don't even think it'd be to compete with
Sprite. No, they specifically said it's to compete.
But they just suck at making a lemon lime soda.
Where the
like everybody else can get it right.
Who agreed on Starry though?
Where the fuck is 7-Up in all of this?
Who's part of the
Sprite, 7-Up, or Goats?
Who fuck?
Nothing else counts.
What I'm saying, like, even like
that shit hit your throat.
7-Up be like,
Definitely.
Got you in
Do
the
not,
chokehold, for real.
do not get
like
Sprite
hydrochloric
from
acid.
McDonald's in a vending
Oh.
machine.
That shit is
Somebody
spicy.
said
And
they
they just
tried
changed
Starry
it?
today and it wasn't bad. And you know what? It might not be bad. I just feel like it ain't. We
If
not
it's
gonna have
Star-
no.
if
Not
it's,
gonna put no
if it's
Sprite.
Sierra Mist in a Starry can, that's bullshit.
That's probably what it is.
If they did that,
No,
that's
people are
that's
saying
fucked
that it's
up.
different because they said that it has more. It's more citrusy.
So like
Got
a
more
lemon,
lemon
like
Sierra
a
Mist.
lemony
Got a little bit more
taste.
lemon kick to
Bring
it.
back Squirt.
But that's like
Squirt ain't never left.
it never left. I literally was.
Just
I
had
just,
one like a week ago.
I just
Fam,
drunk a whole
grapefruit
fucking
Squirt.
2 liter before I came in
Have you
here.
had the pink grapefruit squirt?
Yeah. All it is grapefruit soda. Shit slaps.
You know what? That Mexican, what is it, Barritos or whatever? Their grapefruit soda is just Mexican
Can't
squirt.
fuck with a ting, no. You had a ting before?
No,
It's the Jamaican.
I could tell it was.
Yeah.
But no, I've never had it.
Nigga.
A Jamaican soda just sounds like it gets you right.
It's called
It
ting.
does.
I definitely heard of it.
It's fire.
It is very good.
Yeah, but no, they are
Will
spec-
be freaky after
Got some
drinking it.
ginseng in it.
they are specifically
Just
trying to compete
Niggas out here drinking
with
soda
Sprite
getting
because
rocked up.
they feel everybody feel like Sprite had the game on lock too long. But they have Sprite is the king of
It's top
fucking
tier.
lemon. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Sprite is the MJ, the Beyonce, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of the lemon lime soda game.
Look,
Say it.
Sprite
Hey, when
is
they
so,
added lemonade to
Go.
Sprite, that was kind of a miss.
Sprite is so
I don't care
iconic.
about the variants.
Black folks drink Sprite when you got
'Cause
an
it-
ailment that you really need real medication
we-
Nope,
for.
that's ginger ale.
No. That's what grandma gives you, but niggas will still go get that Sprite and crackers.
Nah, we're still ginger ale.
See, we do Sprite and crackers. I've been told before.
I do both.
See,
But and that's the
We
thing.
need
And
tropical
because,
Sprite
like,
to come back.
because when especially like you go to the hospital, they don't offer us ginger ale, they offer us, lemon lime soda. And it's like, bro, don't bring me no fucking I don't like 7-Up because 7-Up is too sweet.
They're gonna bring you some flavor.
7-Up make my stomach hurt. So I'm not a 7-Up person, like not a traditional. Goddamn. Why the fuck ain't they dead? It's winter time. Every fucking time we come in here is a fucking gnat. Like, what the fuck kind of hybrid goddamn mutant ass gnat is this? This motherfucker does not die. God damn.
and I don't know what they be living on because
No, it's the
when we
alcohol.
leave, don't nothing be here.
The alcohol.
So we got
Fuck.
drunk gnats.
Yep.
They
That
coming
motherfucker is
through
kind of big.
with a
This
slow
motherfucker's like
buzz.
the 50 Cent of
It's
gnats.
a nice size.
Buzz.
It's like buzz.
Buzz.
They
Say
still
what?
make- Do they still make
Buzz.
Shasta?
Buzz,
I never
nigga.
liked that shit.
What Shasta?
Like
Yeah.
motherfucking buzz,
Who's
nigga.
That don't even sound safe.
I
That's
know.
the sound like it should be a Jamaican one. That he
Shasta,
talking about.
Rasta, Shasta.
I like
Shasta sound like what you drink with that aggressive ass Lunchable.
I fuck with Fresca though.
Fresca's good.
Fresca, that's the old man drink.
Right. Well, look who said
Why
it.
do- well, no, there are
Niggas
still
who
people-
drink
old
Fresca
nigga in the
wear
world.
brute.
there are still people who drink Fago, and I'm just like,
Hold on
Hey,
now.
hey,
Wait
hey.
a goddamn minute.
Hey, don't.
Hey, you know, I'm actually kind of surprised because Brit being so pro black and shitting on Fago, knowing that that's like a staple. in
That's a
black
staple in the
households.
community.
That's a
Shit
black
is so
barbecue
damn
and shit.
sweet.
Damn, the cotton candy or
okay,
the blue
I fuck with some
raspberry.
Wildwood though.
What the fuck is red pop exactly? Like, what the fuck is the flavor?
Red.
Good. I don't know, just good.
Hey, Fago got a flavor that tastes like the white part of the
bomb pop?
The bomb pop. That shit is incredible, dude.
Red pop is nothing but red number 5 in seltzer water.
Fago do cotton candy.
Yeah, they do. And blue raspberry.
That shit fire.
Fago grape.
And they do like pineapple watermelon. How the fuck you don't fuck with Fago?
I ain't here to yuck your yum, but fuck that.
You live on the
Okay.
east side. You done became uppity.
Hey,
If they got a peach flavor, I'm fucking with it.
oh,
I be fucking
nigga, they
Fago
peach
peach
and
up.
they peach and they grape is the most.
You was finna say they peach and they purple. I heard that nigga coming out of you.
Because if you're a real nigga, it's called purple drink.
No,
It ain't got a flavor.
That Fago grape is the grapeiest ass soda I've ever had in my life.
It's delicious.
It's,
though.
that shit is delicious.
Like when
I-
Dave,
And I don't even fuck with grape soda.
like
But
when
that
Dave
shit fire.
Chappelle pointed out
I hate
that one
everything.
Sunny D commercial where everybody was trying to get Sunny D and the black kid was looking at that purple drink in the back because he's a trail
The only
nigga.
thing grape that I drink is like sparkling, like Welch's grape juice. But yeah, I told y'all I absolutely hate
White
grape
grape.
flavored things because it tastes like fucking
Sparkling white
Dimetap.
grape.
If you were a
Yeah.
child and grew up
Dimetap.
with Dimetap medicine,
It does. I'll have
we
to
need a
agree with
fucking
you.
support group.
Yeah.
We need a support group.
I am squishy.
That shit is terrible.
Why would you say that?
Team.
Yep. That's what me and Britt were just saying about Wildwood.
She was like, I am.
Yeah, that peach. I love fucking peach.
Facts.
Grape soda does not taste like grape. It tastes like
like grape
purple.
now.
We were talking about that. What was that? New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
Wildwood got the best grape drink to me,
Yep.
or Sunkist. Yeah, I don't fuck with anything. I don't even like the smell of it. If I smell like grape soda or anything like that, that should make my stomach
I
hurt.
ain't had
Candy
no,
or
like,
anything.
orange or grape soda in a long
Inquiring
time.
We have a grape soda taste off.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's just mine.
Was that a real question?
You gotta choose your
Might have
favorite.
been.
Grape soda and sauce.
Grape soda with the sauce off.
Right.
You need to heal.
Your stomach
Yeah.
gonna hurt.
Right. You gonna have diabetes
that
after
bathroom.
this.
Oh,
I'm
come
telling you
on.
right now.
Oh,
You
drinking
definitely
nothing
be
but
diabetic.
diabetes. That's
You
it.
gonna definitely be a diabetic.
Diabetes.
People like Sunkist.
That's still a soda.
Yeah.
Sunkist trash.
Niggas
They
only grab
Wait,
some-
is that orange soda?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, they got other flavors too.
Yeah,
Seen
grape
it.
medicine.
I seen the nigga say Slice was still around.
Yeah.
Really? Slice?
That must be in the South.
You got it.
No, it's up
You
here.
can get.
I don't
anything
know,
off
dude.
of
We didn't
Amazon.
see no
Look, man.
Slice when we was down south.
Hey, back in the day, they had apple slice. That shit was disgusting.
Apple
Yeah.
slice.
Apple
I've
flavor.
never
Yo,
done
you
that.
remember Surge?
Surge.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
Wow.
what. Wasn't that like? Was that like Mountain Dew?
Is that Mountain Dew? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was Surge.
There's a reason that shit's
And then
not
they
sold
had it
anymore.
was Surge. Like they had all kind of random shit. Then it was I think it was some shit called like Vote.
Mm-hmm.
remember that.
Hey,
As
Vote-
far as the juice stuff,
Vote was a soda and an energy drink mixed together.
Yeah,
that shit have you wild.
That shit was a bad idea.
That shit would make your heart explode.
Then we had like this barrel at the front of the store. Number Vote.
Hey, y'all remember Sun Drop? They went had a little run for a second with the Drop It Like It's Hot
Yeah.
commercial.
Yes.
Find it.
It's just as funny as fuck.
Yes.
Find it.
yes. You know what? As a kid, and we talk about shit influencing our youth now, and I feel like niggas really be forgetting our fucking childhood because like we used to have candy cigarettes, bubblegum cigar.
All that shit.
Nigga, when St. Eyes came out with that fucking juice, nigga, crooked eyes, nigga, that shit used to be good though.
Me and Juan was just talking about how candy stores used to be the staple in the community. You had $1 at the age of 8.
Hell
You
yeah.
was the nigga.
Using that bitch ball. Let me get 5 of those fruities.
Let me get
Them
10
little orange joints.
Let me get them little rings.
Get the now later.
Let me get the small sweetest fish and the big sweetest fish.
Oh.
I forgot this was a thing.
Okay, Kelly.
Wonder how much Snoop got paid for this.
That's not easy to do. Be moving like that on a moving ass boat.
He voted that.
Didn't what was the black dude name?
That is a very one.
Was that Orlando Jordan?
Yeah.
Or Orlando Jones used to do the 7-Up commercials.
Didn't they have put the machine in the middle of the street one day and a truck just ran it over? My dog was right there. It's like,
Hey, low key, marketing really make or break like how you sell some shit.
marketing was
Did
wild
y'all
back
see the
in that.
marketing in overseas for like Skittles and shit?
I was just going to bring that up. The
Motherfuckers-
one where old girl was getting banged from behind. He
And
skeeted
then he
Skittles
skeeted
on her.
Skittles.
Cause like
Yeah, we played some ads in the past couple of weeks of shit that was like from fucking
Bad-
overseas. Like
bad
them ads.
They
is
are
wild.
wild.
We had a
Time to
Mike's
move.
Hard Lemonade ad.
she was fucking a dead body. I don't care what nobody said.
Yeah. Hey, y'all remember the Brain on Drugs one where old girl used to go crazy?
At the moment, yes,
with
we
the
are
skillet.
discussing them.
Oh, this is your brain.
You
Is
just
this your
got-
brain
You
on
got the breaking shit in the house.
and your friends.
And all I thought about was, dog, I'd get my ass beat if I told my.
She the only one. They had that meth commercial singing it. Meth. Ooh, meth. I showed Lila. I said, this is the real shit. Y'all don't remember this
Yeah.
infomercial?
The lengths that they used to go through to try to keep us off motherfucking drugs, crazy.
Right.
Hang
First, I'll
tough.
be
Oh,
on
I
right
remember.
now.
Hang
Pro.
tough.
Air Pro.
Oh, hang tough.
We were just playing that yesterday. It was like, what happened to old girl who sung the hook on Hang Tough?
Where is she now?
Where is she? All I
Probably
know
the
is-
same people, same place that Tupac them and Death Row background.
Niggas out here jealous.
All I
you
know-
hanging with Death Row.
They can't fade us.
No, when they had
We
no,
be moving through the neighborhood.
no, when they had that
Yeah.
TikTok trend for a minute
90
about the
action.
girls who came to the studio when Pac was doing Hit 'Em Up, and they was in the back just kept singing Get Money, and all of a sudden they got to the part where Pac was snapping, they just
Hey.
packed their bags.
Look, I still because the one chick, it was a brown skin. She had like a little twist in her hair, and her little she was doing it where she was the one singing and she was faking like she was like "Get money," and she was like. So I got so many of her facial expressions in my phone that I be leaving on people's shit because that video was so fucking funny to me.
There was one chick, she was like,
Mario talking about dares for quitters.
it was.
Dare
Everybody
really
everybody
fucked
is
us
on
up.
drugs now.
I mean, Smokey
Dare-
Robinson though, bro.
Gang banging,
Shit.
smoking that smoke,
Doing that dope.
doing that dope. Gang banging.
That nigga, he was on something when he came up with that song.
Yo, the video is
Find the video, Tommy, please.
the jean. Like, bro, if a nigga approached me in a jean jacket and be like, "Hey, you should stay off drugs," like, yeah, you probably should too.
No, there's a,
You
there-
probably should too, my guy.
no, there is
It's
a
a
video.
collective agreement.
Mario knew exactly what we was talking about. That nigga kind of like gang banging.
No, there is a video with the Black Ranger in it where some dude runs up on him who's trying to sell drugs, and they start breakdancing against each other.
You know what?
Don't do drugs and then do a dance off.
They
Like,
started having doing a dance.
you
off.
see the type of shit that they tried to convince.
Like, dog, they tried their best to exploit the black community.
and-
Got the chest going.
And as an adult now, I'm like, yo, most of this shit look like y'all was on
All right,
drugs.
for
trying to
those
tell
who
us to
never
stay
seen
off
this
drugs.
video,
His retweet is valid though. His locks crisp. How you gonna tell us not to gangbang and you dress like a crip?
he actually feels like he's fresh out of county.
Is this the modern day version of what's going on?
Please, I hope not. They can't hear the audio.
Oh, they said they can't hear it. What about?
They probably blocked that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know why they ain't playing for y'all, but
She said, "Let me
It's
YouTube
terrible.
this."
Yes,
Yes,
you
please
got.
do.
Please
Smoking
do.
that smoke.
That's my favorite part. Doing that dope.
Doing that.
Gang
Sipping that wine.
Hey, bro, gotta lay off the wine, my nigga.
Like the wine ain't did nothing to nobody.
Wait,
Did y'all see how he was dressed though? Like, bro, you can't tell me not to do drugs and you dress like this.
Dog had on a
He's
Walmart
trying to
hoodie.
be urban. He wants to reach, the people.
You think
Mario says Smokey had this goddamn mind. He thought he had a whole hit.
He
Really
did.
did.
I have to.
Can you imagine somebody coming like, yo, weak
Hey,
ass?
Hey, just imagine all the people in the cast like waiting, waiting while they watching this shit.
Like,
Like-
dog took up somebody's studio time on this.
Hey, they was
And
like,
video.
it's Smokey
Is that
Robinson.
the same
now.
nigga from Motown?
Right. That's a
Smokey?
Motown nigga?
Yo, imagine a studio full of niggas not knowing who Smokey Robinson is.
Right.
Like, who let their uncle in here?
What
Well,
granddaddy is this?
Well,
As
he-
painful as that was
he
to watch,
played-
I have an update on my own personal pain. I had my MRI today.
What you find out?
So
Hey, you got on a Batman shirt.
if you have
Dun,
Oh.
dun, dun.
if you have my chart, right? My chart gives you your results before anybody can talk to you
Yep.
about them. So now you're Googling and trying to figure shit out and figure out what the fuck your
Mhm.
problem is. I'm assuming that what I read is saying that it's good news. I don't think I have I don't think anything is torn. There is fluid, it looks like, and some degeneration of whatever.
You got degenerative tissues in your knees.
But that's basically all I was able to figure out. And of course, because it was today, it's Sunday, doctors ain't going over that shit. And then my doctor don't fucking work on Mondays. So now I gotta sit here and try to stay out of my head for 2 days until she actually calls and say, "Oh, you're all right. Just take it easy for a couple of weeks and you'll be fine."
Mhm.
It was the longest fucking walk ever because I'm on my crutches and I didn't think I should have had my mom drive me, but I'm thinking, valet. Well, emergency room valet is 24 hours. Specialty clinics is not. So they fucking valet was closed. So I had to park in the parking structure. And I was only like the second space because it was a car in the first one. I was in handicap space all day. So even in the second handicap space, it was still a ways through the structure to get to the door to take the elevator. And then when I tell you I had to crutch through this long ass fucking skywalk, go through this little gate, go down another hallway, turn, and then go all the way down before I finally got to the imaging reception desk, nigga, I was tired as fuck. On the way back, I couldn't do that in like one straight. I was only trying to make sure I got there, so I made my appointment on time. But on the way back, now I took a break halfway through the hallway. I was scrolling on Snapchat and shit. I was like, bro, I need a break.
No damn wheelchairs.
They had wheelchairs. They had wheelchairs, but nobody at fucking work.
That's so.
And the person that she was at the counter, so she couldn't leave. But I'm like, God damn! And then I thought I should have really
get in a wheelchair to use your crutch like
I said that shit. I was like, man, I said if I would have been thinking, I'd have just sat in the fucking wheelchair and then just like put the motherfucker on my lap and just kind of
took off,
scoot a little bit. But shit, rolling a wheelchair, that shit ain't easy either. I told y'all how hard that shit was the day I was in the fucking emergency room. That shit takes a
lot of arm power.
It take a lot out of you, man.
That's why handicapped people got so
my shoulder been fucking bothering me because of the way that I have to sleep because my leg been hurting. So it's like I'm used to sleeping on, this side of my body. I can't because I have to make adjustments and prop my leg up and all of that shit. So it's like my sleep has been very, very shitty. I didn't really sleep last night.
Smoke some weed.
And but I got through it. And that machine is loud as fuck. And it's so funny because they gave me earplugs. And by default, I can't hear out of my right ear. But what do I always fucking do? Whether I have headphones, I plug them anyway. But yeah, that was shitty. Now, I was mad because my mom just had an MRI. She had it on her shoulder. So I guess because it was on her shoulder, they put her in head first. So putting her in head first, she got some headphones. They was like, "Oh, what kind of music you like?" She got to listen. She was like, "Oh, the first thing that came on was her." And I was, it was soothing and I took a fucking nap. Well, I didn't get that. My head was hanging out. So all the light was damn near in my fucking face because they had to put me in leg first. So all I hear is this motherfucking machine going, and like, so I'm sitting there for fucking 30, 45 minutes and I can't get no fucking sleep. I don't got no fucking headphones. You say, I don't get why you just didn't use the wheelchair since the dick interception incident. We know your arms aren't very strong. That wasn't my fault, god damn it.
That's wrong.
It wasn't.
You let another man suck another man's dick on your watch.
That wasn't my fault, bro.
This was your scene. This was going on your site. So it's your fault.
Now, what if he had a grip and I had a grip and then we pulled it the wrong way and we injured him? That, I want to go fight over it. I didn't want nobody to get hurt.
Somebody could have got hurt when it was all said and done. Two grown men butt ass naked could have been boxing.
Yo, like what would have been your reaction had he let bro keep going?
We here now.
I don't know, honestly.
No,
like what if he just start fucking dog face? What would have been your face?
No, because we talked about that. Would have been the reaction if dog would have kicked dog ass right there while you ass naked.
I couldn't be mad.
I was standing there naked watching them.
You would have just grabbed your phone and started going.
I probably would have
been recording
just like that.
Put that shit right in the group chat like, hey, I know they naked fam. Watch how you knock him out.
And I think because both of them got some meat on them, right?
Oh,
The whole
And I feel like damn, like
Meat is what got us here.
yeah, but it's like damn, like I'm kind of getting aroused thinking about it because it's like damn, you could probably hear like dick slapping against thigh and shit, like while they tussling. Like I don't know.
That's what I said. You be right there at the camera, like.
Well, you gonna give some to the winner?
Not you should have pinched him.
Hercules.
That's just wild.
the butt naked also.
He said I should have pinched him.
Right.
Y'all gotta stop blaming me for this. This is a new year, goddammit.
Have you spoken to him since?
Yeah, they text buddies.
Okay, so it's a regular conversation.
No,
What could be normal about this situation?
The friendship is not the same. It's different. He lets her ring at least 3 times now before he picks
Right,
up.
but be looking.
Thank you, Mario. He said he hopes I can fully recover. How I break everything is beyond that backward compliment. Fuck you now. I didn't get to the end first.
Now you know how it feels.
I would have stopped security and asked for it. Wasn't no goddamn security. That's what I'm saying. Where
Everybody
was the
knows
fucking
that.
staff? And then you know how when you go to the hospital, and usually when you have like some sort of procedure, whether you're getting like ultrasound or imaging or something, like you go on the elevator one way, but they usually take you off the back way of the elevator.
She spins you in the elevator.
No, because I didn't even get wheeled to the fucking MRI. But we get on the elevator because at this point my leg is just fucking dragging. But we get on the elevator and
You ain't
and
shit.
it's niggas with two. It's niggas with two.
I'm sorry.
You ain't
She's
shit
like the,
for real.
like the elephant man.
Where you go?
She walking down
What
that.
hospital was that?
Freighter.
Like at that point, you should have just
And
got
I
on.
told y'all last week, Freighter is like the new St. Joe's now.
You should have just got on the.
But I
ground
get on there and I'm like,
and
and
army crawl.
so
like a
you know, I got
zombie.
my mask on, and you got a black guy and an Asian guy. You got a black guy and an Asian guy, and they're, you know, they got them two big, you know, them big ass carts, beans, whatever that they be like throwing like the soil shit. I was like, bro, I smell piss.
You got laundry carts.
Piss. Yes, laundry carts. I could not think of that for whatever reason. I think it's because I can still smell the piss like burned into my nose hairs right now. Like, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, and they just having conversations and shit, talking about what trips they go take, and I'm like, bro, I know y'all smell this. I know y'all do, because they didn't have masks on. I did. And I'm like, it's so strong.
I mean, but if you
Like,
smell,
I just feel like hospital piss shouldn't smell that strong. Like, if you pissing on yourself in a hospital, it shouldn't smell that strong, because at some point, like, you should be hydrated in the hospital. Their whole goal is to make sure that you ain't dehydrated. So why's your piss that strong?
Could be the medications.
antibiotics.
Something, because that was horrible. I'm like, bro, there is no way.
And they just ignored it.
Antibiotics.
Yeah, they was just sitting there just having a whole bunch of like.
Like my house. That happened to me.
I'm still mad y'all blaming me.
All I heard was
Who said the
Flamin'
butt
Hot
naked
and
altercation would have been hilarious. I really think that I would have been like entertained like a motherfucker. Like,
You just-
Oh, you know, I was about to.
cause it's like what kind of fight would it be? Cause it's like,
I was just about
cause
to
it's
say
like
that.
you know neither one of them is going for a leg takedown. Cause if you miss,
no, he definitely one of them.
Is
Definitely
this not why you were here?
Right.
He said feeding them asparagus. That shit is.
Now, if you miss and your head is on his head,
Yep.
like you go in
Definitely good recording.
he is headed this way.
and he
Definitely
pivot
watching.
and he pivot, but he pivots so fast that his dick slap. Cause y'all know y'all dicks go like bruh.
Is it a double header?
Ooh,
It might be. Definitely might be.
definitely.
Mario said, anything is on the table when you snatch my dick away from a girl.
Who shit?
Nah.
Just ding-a-ling swinging.
Swangin'
Damn,
wang.
man.
Swangin' wang.
I was
There you
Taylor
go.
Swift and he was Kanye West.
You send me swing.
Oh, you see me swinging.
Everything got a song.
It does.
You say if it was one of them, what if I
I
get
mean,
punched too
but how
much?
does that?
Hey, I went out of swinging range. I went low. I was down there by the butt because if he
When
did
they
go
go
up
high,
top,
we go low.
it was gonna bust us up about weird.
I mean, but how?
Michelle Obama.
But like, do you really want to fight a person who like openly sucked your meat?
Mario said, "I'm gonna let you finish, but I suck better." Type shit. But he didn't let me finish. That's the problem.
Whoa.
He was trying to show you up.
That's disrespectful as
Kanye,
fuck.
right? I'm gonna let you finish.
He really,
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I just realized that I was Taylor Swift and he was Kanye West.
he really thought y'all was gonna
Nigga really
French
took
kiss
the
it
mic
at the
from me,
same
bro.
time, like on the porno. You know how when the chicks be French kissing the head?
Look,
That's what he thought was gonna happen.
look. It ain't my
Oh
fault either
my.
way.
Where's that button?
I can't help the niggas ambitious.
Ambitious and dickish. He's ambidextrous.
Mario said
I mean, I am.
he was trying to shut me up and just disrespectful.
What's wrong with you?
They need help, bro.
I'm ambidextrous.
Dexterous. Thank you very much.
Nah, I know what I said. I know what the word is too.
He said the bonus of the audacity has me in the chokehold. I'm just happy I didn't end up in a fucking chokehold, okay? Because that could have been real bad.
I was just like, as a nigga though, you be like, bro, what gave you the indication when I met you that I was on this kind of time? Like,
And then
did you think it was just okay to be like,
so and here's another thing,
So
and
the
it's
man
like
just let him keep sucking his dick.
no, he scooted back
Okay.
when he realized that it was, but my thing is, and I think you have like so many things had to be going
this is
through
waves? This ain't no weird.
that person's mind at one time because it's like because listen, if this happens and you like, all right, I'm finna put hands on this nigga. Now just say you do put hands on this nigga, shit go left, and the police get called. You gonna have to explain why you put hands on this man to the cops.
But I feel like if we
It was a
start
cock fight.
but I feel like if we start, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we start tussling, he not gonna have a problem
That's it
with
in a
grabbing my
nutshell.
meat to get out of this jam, as because he clearly didn't have a problem putting it in his mouth.
Because it was a sword fight.
Were they fencing?
I think so.
On guard.
Uncock.
No, but you just but when you think about it, you really do got to be like, damn, like what if he's thinking like, bro, I want to kill this nigga, but what is going like then people's gonna know like this is because I'm gonna have to this gonna be in a fucking report, nigga. They gonna pass this shit around the police station.
So, hey, did you hear about dude got his dick sucked, killed that guy?
Subject A attacked subject B because during a threesome, subject B took his penis and put it in his mouth.
Damn.
Like,
damn.
Imagine your file say
gotta do a
unwanted.
wellness-
Your
you gotta
file say unwanted dick suck. That's how they identify your case.
How do you do a private
Bye-bye,
wellness
dick
check?
suck.
You okay over there?
and then it's like, so now, shit,
The first
motherfuckers be on
40
CCAP and then niggas be put Kate, and because court ain't open like that no more, they be having shit on YouTube. Just imagine you in court pleading your case and it's on YouTube.
Shit.
My dick was sucked and I didn't ask for it.
It was this was an unauthorized
Unauthorized
and unauthorized altercation.
While in handcuffs from the back of the
sucking.
courtroom.
Unauthorized sucking. That is not the head that I wanted.
Yeah. So,
It got real quick.
Unhand me.
Was it quick, Mimi? Like, did he notice instantly that this was?
Oh yeah, it wasn't long at all.
Oh.
Like it wasn't like a
Your hand let out,
it
oh,
what
shit.
clicked on him. What clicked on him, and he was like, "Wait a minute, why the fuck do I feel 2 miles?" Because after dude,
Jesus Devontae
so
that's the moment.
so
I gotta type it.
so here's the thing, right? Because I'm whatever, and he's coming in, and I'm thinking that he's coming to.
He was
kiss
coming
me.
in hot.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that he's coming to kiss
Coming in
me,
hard.
but he goes for that. So I'm like, oh shit. So I go south. So at this point, like he doesn't know which one is. He don't know who's top or bottom. He just knows. Wait a minute, bro. I feel 2 miles and I ain't supposed to.
Yo, imagine if dog was blowing his ass off.
So he like so he sit and
I don't like this
he's
conversation.
so he scoots back from both of us. But I think the thing that really fucked him up, the fact that you are here and you really wrote Jesus Devontae Christ in the comments, still is hilarious. It reminded me of Rabbi.
She was back there.
Who said featured sisters of Paul? But yeah, so he didn't know who was where. And I think that fucked him up even more that he couldn't. He was like, bro, that nigga has done that shit before because I didn't even know that it like.
Why y'all put my man in a compromising position?
I didn't.
It ain't like she invited him.
It was her.
Go for his balls.
It was her footage for her site, for her to make profit.
No,
it was her fucking fault.
No, it was actually supposed to be a group thing, but other people can't. Well, they canceled. Remember, I said I don't know. Maybe it was a setup, and there were never other.
Maybe they knew this was gonna happen, so they backed out.
They wouldn't have cared because we do parties together, so that wouldn't have bothered them. What I'm saying is, right? But what I'm saying is, he was like, "Oh, well, I never heard back from them." But I'm like, "Damn, maybe."
Trying to swindle the chick and got your dick sucked for your trouble. See what happened when niggas ain't honest?
No, he's not the one. The one that
I am flabbergasted, not just appalled. I am flabbergasted because
the sucker was the recruiter.
Oh,
so he was supposed to.
So he lured him in for a dick suck.
So what I'm saying, so
that's a federal crime.
He was supposed to have. He was in charge of other people that were supposed to attend.
That ain't
so
right.
It's supposed to be. It was supposed to be, group thing, like a little,
Oh, that was his setup. He set that shit up.
Yeah.
That's not.
And he was
right.
like, "Well, other people, everybody else, they ain't responding." So we like, all right, well,
he was trying to get to
I wonder if this is some shit that the sucker nigga would like have conversations with his guys with. Like, yeah, I snuck up on that shit.
What did I do?
She said, "Let it go, shut it down."
Like the sidebar conversations.
I felt like he pulled up listening to Jonas.
I think he's gonna be more intentional about it.
Either way, I just
recruited.
Look, I wasn't turned off by it. Like I was like, "Oh my god, my vagina is dry."
What about this other man's well-being? How is he doing? Is he okay? Do you speak to him?
I think dog kind of hate me a little bit.
And he not wrong.
This is how this conversation started. I was wondering how he's holding up.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
You know what?
He's drinking Starry.
I didn't say.
You know what? He's gonna be A-okay if you bring him a motherfucking Lunchable.
I didn't say. It is not my fault. How many times do I have to say this shit? It is not my fault. I am not the fucking consent police, okay?
But this was your party.
It wasn't.
He felt 2 miles. So like, was one on his dick and one was on his ball or something?
It's not fucking Lunchable.
He was lower than that. Okay, so
I told you I was out of dodge.
So
that right came around.
just make the button.
I would have felt a little off the top. But it
but
I wouldn't go.
Can you imagine that dick going right?
Right.
Yeah.
You interested in?
I would love to see this in slow motion.
Right.
I would love to see
I'm mad we really got people on this fucking Lunchable shit, dog.
Play the Lunchable.
We just did.
That shit is crazy. You gotta
play it.
Yeah. Wow. But one of the reasons.
Wait, you gotta play it. Gotta let them know this is 1996 now.
It's motherfucking Lunchables, nigga. $5 a pack. We gon' make that ass clap with this healthy snack.
I love how powerful she starts. This motherfucking
Let me play. Wait. I just want to hear that part.
Big ass dumb.
Bitch, I'm thirsty. Did you miss that, Mario? That's what we opened the show with.
Mario didn't come when the show started.
Oh, that's right. He said he was watching Kaleidoscope. Yeah.
That shit's good too.
That's how we opened the show with this urban Lunchables commercial.
What is it? It's motherfucking Lunchables, nigga.
Yo, I'm mad that niggas really buy anything. We just saw that commercial like, yo, we should get some Lunchables.
Kayla, you didn't see it either. You was late too.
I started take it from the top, Tommy.
Yep. No, I do not want to hear that shit again.
You gotta play the whole video.
Sorry. You become the producer and you can do what you want.
Petty
He do got a point
feelings.
This motherfucking Lunchables, nigga.
Fuck Tommy and his non-sauce making ass.
With this healthy snack.
What the shit?
Ham with the turkey. Give me that Capri Sun, bitch. I'm thirsty. Sharing, I'ma eat
Wait,
the
can
whole
they hear the
thing.
video with us laughing and
With
shit?
whole grain.
Cheese in between
Rick, make them stop. I can't do shit.
crackers, ham and cheese in between two crackers.
Ham and cheese in between two crackers.
I grab my crackers in the shake, then I smoke them. Feed my bitches Lunchables before I poke them. I'm a rider, reppin' off the mile. Need a quick fix, bitch, I'm your supplier.
Pizza motherfucker, don't snacks on deck. Let your clothes get wet. Make a bitch ass sex. There's a snacky side. What the fuck you know about Snickers bite size?
Ham and cheese in between two crackers. Ham and cheese in between two crackers.
This shit gets
Ham and
worse.
cheese in between two crackers. Wash it down with Capri Sun after.
They did have a video of this nigga fucking this girl. He was making a sandwich on her back while he was fucking her. Like,
Why was he?
Oh, that's some shit I saw in that's bang bang. I was banging somebody from the back and juggling.
Oh, what the fuck? I ain't never seen that shit. I don't know what one you was on.
Nigga was hitting from the back juggling.
Kevin said, "Why is he spraying her with the Capri Sun?"
Why was he crumbling up cheese in a joint?
check out the category to watch.
Who was this Lunchable ad targeted towards, though? Let's think about that.
Right.
Motherfucking Lunchables, nigga.
Well, I mean, like, what age demographic? Because there wasn't no grown ass niggas getting high and going to the store and getting dollar Lunchables.
Ham and cheese in between two crackers.
Ham and
Bitch, give me my Capri Sun.
Because I'm
The
thirsty.
pizza and Lunchable, he
You gotta
got
wash it down with a
Yeah,
Capri
dude
Sun
in the
after.
pool had a pizza for Lunchable.
He was going hard.
It was one nigga tossing nuggets.
Wash it down with Capri Sun after.
I'm consolable.
She said, I hate this show.
It's not our fault that advertisement
This be
agencies
me
don't
right
know
on the
where
couch
to line
watching y'all shit. I'll do so. Oh god.
Did you set up a Zoom like I asked you to?
A Zoom.
Zoom it up, Tommy.
What's that?
No.
No,
You gotta be able to.
I have to change camera.
Oh, yeah, you just gotta change cameras.
So-
Oh no, you don't even gotta do that. Go to
Open
present
it, let me see.
and do extra camera, and then choose until you see the one that's the low. I think it's the second of volume.
Oh, this one right here, or this one?
That one.
Yeah, be careful when shit get
Nope,
locked
the
in.
bottom one.
Shit look like a Chinese food.
Hey, it really do.
I said, be careful your shit get locked in. Mimi, can you imagine your shit getting locked on that? Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, wait. And Dom, you gotta share it now.
That is great. Bring that up.
Okay.
That is great.
Yeah.
You about to show it?
Yep.
I ain't bringing nothing.
He says, "Is that new? I need you to not be fingering the pocket pussy."
Yeah, they've been all up in it.
Yeah. Okay. So, this is one of Cummer's Candy Closet's newest items.
You are too ready to play with it.
This is Throat Baby. Okay.
Throw baby.
Yes. This is Throat Baby. This is a 3-in-1 male masturbator, right? Okay. So,
Face.
It's a triple threat.
Oh,
now,
Three-way dance.
you know, if you catch a little teeth here, it don't matter because they soft. But you got, tongue in there. You gotta help me. Sarita, you gotta use your fingers. Use your fingers. Oh wait, I'm squishing the jaw and shit.
Are we choking the bitch? Are we grabbing?
But
are
when
we-
you open it, and a lot of people will think like they see pocket.
There's an actual tongue.
so
Yeah.
look like you should
Look, I'm sorry, my fault. There's
like
an
you feeling
actual
around for
tongue right there.
cavities.
I think both our fingers
you
in
can
there.
zoom in, Tommy.
I thought it did. Oh, okay.
Move it over. There we
Move
go.
over.
Oh, now there you go.
Ugh.
There you go.
That's the money shot.
She looking like
But
she
it
getting
got
raped.
hold on, Sarita. It got so it does. It has a tongue in there, but it also got you got your little dangly thing.
Come behind that shit.
Okay. Yeah, but
Yep.
you also
There's
got
more.
got your pussy. Got the
You
booty
can
hole.
go-
So you
It's
you
the
have
booty
your
hole.
choice. And a
It's
lot
the
of
booty
people might
hole.
think like, man, that hole too small. Look,
It expands.
okay, you know,
Wow.
go ahead and but you always want to make sure that you use lubes with these water-based lubes.
And clean it out. Please
Yeah.
clean it out.
But look, see, bloop. So it's textured on the inside.
It's
So
like anal
your dick
shoe.
gets massaged. See that?
Keisha, you terrible for that.
Yeah, but like
Not
you
me
know.
pulling that out after I get mine. I say cut these.
Or you know, you
fucking
can pull your
lights.
clap, you know, two in the pink, one in the snake. You know, never
I
mind.
don't really like.
Yeah, the little dangly thing that's swinging in the back of your throat.
Ain't that what Cardi B said?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Park it.
Yeah,
Right
but
there.
like when you feel it, like the actual material though, like this month, I wish I had a dick.
She's a
It
material
is like
girl.
it's very like I wish I had.
She's a material girl.
I wish that I had a dick
Living
because
in
I
a
would really like,
material world.
you know. Or if you anything like, okay, so when I get throat fuck, right? Sometimes he'll like pinch my nose. So if you want to get real kinky with it, like pinch the nose and then just go ham on the throat so they can't breathe.
What?
It's
I
a
might
simulation.
die.
Yeah.
The fact that time
Well,
was
not
like,
yet.
oh. She's like, oh.
Wait, here,
Yeah,
here,
like-
here,
like,
I might.
So it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
I do love
So-
a good choking stroke, but I don't.
Yeah, so like
It's the
one,
same thing.
so
You
one
can't
hand
breathe.
is like it's cuffed under. Okay,
Mm.
let me say like what the okay. So one hand is like cuffed underneath throat like this.
Okay.
Yeah. One hand is like cuffed underneath the throat like this, and then the other one's pinching nose, and then just like.
That's the sound effect.
Sometimes, depending on how much spit in there. I got one more.
Another choice. That's the one that you were playing with in the back.
That elite ass box. Look at it.
It's the choking stroke for the win.
It is.
Yes.
Brett, I learn something new about you all the time.
I always say I like a good choking stroke.
Hey, you know what? That's what we're gonna name this episode: choking stroke. Thanks,
Yes.
Filthy.
You know, every time we think people are like normal,
What is normal?
they come around.
That's very
us,
subjective.
and then they be like completely not.
That's the
Normal
part. That's the wrong thing to assume.
Okay, I'm sorry, not normal, but you know, like people.
You've been having too much fun with that.
Does the pocket pussy come in different races?
Right. Does it
Yes.
come in dark skin?
Like, what if I want like
Damn.
an Asian?
What if I want Middle Eastern?
I don't know.
Would
It's
you like a loaf
usually
of
just
bread? No, but we do have this.
tone. You got
That's that,
tan,
Cheesecake Factory
white,
bread.
and brown.
We don't get different noses.
So yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Celebrities should sell stuff like
It's more just
They
They
usually
probably
do.
Yeah, they do.
You're stars of porn.
yeah. So
They can see it.
yeah, I'm looking at myself in the corner now.
that.
But these have been restocked. These are the happy endings on
Is it a good-
CummerCandyCloud.com. It's the Gawk 3000. You know, to others. I did not go with that name.
I would.
But yeah, this is a very, very, very popular toy right now.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And a happy
Kwanzaa.
My
and a
customers
happiest
love
of
it.
New Year's.
My customers love it. They have been hard headed and they do not
Yeah.
leave fucking reviews. They will inbox me or text me or do whatever else and tell
Thank
me
you,
this
Mario.
motherfucker is goated, but they won't leave fucking reviews.
Whoop
So
their ass.
if you do happen to buy one of these for either yourself or you know your partner, please make sure to leave a review. Okay, but yeah, this is
It's a massager from
Yeah.
Brookstone.
Right.
you know
High
put
speed, low
the
speed.
thing in there
It's
and
a
like you
penis
know
rinse.
go ahead and
Not a penis rinse.
I mean, it definitely scrubs the dub.
See, Mario know what the business is. I'm
Scrub a
definitely
dub
on
dub.
record.
Yeah.
Scrub a dub
Scrub a dub,
dub.
dub,
Yeah.
dub.
Scrub the dub.
so there are
Or the nub.
different vibration patterns and different speeds for it,
Oh my.
but it's textured on the inside. For while it is a massager, can you hold the base for me?
Bass. How low can you go?
All about
but
that
it is
bass.
textured on the inside. If you can
Let a
see,
brother know.
let's turn to yeah.
That's
So
how chicks be popping their
yeah,
butt
so
off.
you know, go ahead and get that meat massage. Look,
Damn,
And also,
can
don't
you
forget to
imagine
use
them-
lube on
Go
that
ahead and
too,
get your
'cause you
meat
don't wanna just,
tenderized.
Do they,
Always
do they come
make
like a
sure you
fountain
have
once it comes off?
your water-based lube, okay, huh?
Did
That's
it come
gonna
like
be
a fountain when it comes off?
Just spraying everywhere like this. Paints in the wall.
Squirt like a
Just over
fountain?
there, just spraying the
don't
wall.
know.
Like
Yes,
that.
actually, I hate skimpy nut. I told y'all I don't like that skimpy nut. Don't bring me that I just freshly beat my dick or fucked my baby mama nut. I want that. Damn, man,
That held up for a minute.
it been a couple days. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to lay that shit out. Like I want that thick, healthy nut.
Healthy. These niggas don't
Yes.
eat right to have healthy.
No, I mean
Splash.
healthy as far as like quantity.
Okay.
That's literally I said earlier, the rose for niggas.
Yeah.
The nigga
It
rose.
is the nigga
Yeah,
rose.
yeah.
That's all it
There you
Excuse
go,
me,
good
sir.
nigga-
It's the
nigga
black
rose.
rose.
That's all it is.
I like the nigga rose.
Yeah, so
It rolls off better.
The nigga
Yeah,
rose.
nigga rose.
Yeah.
But the
Negroes.
Negroes. There you go.
There we go, Tommy.
that's
The
good.
It's
That's
the
good.
Negroes.
this is heavy.
yeah, Mario says that looks like something that you can use with your partner. Absolutely. And this is a thing where I try to explain to people all the time as a person that is a distributor of sex toys. Stop looking at sex toys as your fucking competition and replacements. They are your friends. They are your partners.
True.
Teamwork make the cream work. Okay.
Better together.
Can you, we need to get that on a shirt or something.
Yeah.
I would wear that.
They work better together.
Teamwork.
Make the cream work.
Damn, I am gonna put that on the shirt.
Please.
That's like a campaign.
You need to sell that shit. I'm buying one.
My ex-wife would get 100 angry about the volume of skeet.
Sometimes a lot doesn't come out. I'm not doing it on purpose. Nah, man. You was doing some shit you ain't had no fucking business.
Negroes.
That's
Negroes.
The Negroes.
And that is how the commercial
That's
has
the
to be.
commercial.
It has to be in an opera house.
And then you gotta be holding it like
You gotta
it's
be
the
holding it
first,
like, yeah.
like the Olympics or some shit. Negroes. Negroes.
Hey, that's what he said when he topped off.
A nigga bring a toy, I'm gonna make Alfredo. Yeah, but I do like I want to see, the stigma taken off of sex toys. And I've talked about this on the show way too many times, how you will have grown ass women saying shit like, I don't see how y'all can sit up and play with yourselves. Like that shit is weird. Like,
Why is it weird?
bitch, you're the weirdo for thinking that is weird to be intimate with your own body. It's your fucking body. If you don't know your body, how do you expect somebody else to know your body? I don't trust anybody that feels like they can't learn their own body, and that is disgusting for them to touch their own fucking body. I am not putting my pleasure 100% in someone else's fucking hands. I need to be able to tell you
Come on.
what I like. I need to be able to tell you what you need to do. I don't want you to come in and say, you know what? I think this is what you go like because the last bitch liked it. No, I'm finna tell you what you got to do to get me off.
Whoop his ass.
You bitches is childish.
Grow the fuck up.
For real though.
Word to Big Bird.
Kayla said
MLK,
it's a
that we
fully
all-
functioning
that's all I'm
barbershop
doing
over
tonight
here
is
daily.
masturbating.
Wait, whoa, time out.
Dude sitting in a chair like flash dance covered in
That's
sweat.
how you want to spend your MLK
That's
day?
me.
I mean, I'm gonna do some service, but then I'm gonna just come home and just service me for the rest of the day. Why not?
Thank you,
I'm
Mario. If you don't know, then you can't teach anyone else.
Just want to jack
Yeah, because like I'm not trusting you to know my body better than I know my fucking body.
Right.
That's like even when I go to the fucking doctor, I hate for a motherfucker to try to tell me about my body. Bitch, I know my symptoms. I know what I'm telling you hurt. You can't tell me, well, it can't be that.
Right, I hate that shit. And they're notorious for that.
Yeah.
Damn, for real?
Oh, we have funds around here.
Absolutely. Mimi get to the point in this conversation turn full TDJ. Yes. 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 Yes.
Whoop his ass. What are we talking about next?
We are actually going to talk about how men can't take things that they dish out.
You know what? I'm out.
And we're going to go ahead and start with that video.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
It should be that one, I think. Yep.
I hope the volume works.
You're not wrong. It's actually kind of smart. Might have to incorporate that into my repertoire.
You need to. We talked about this.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Till there are no more fucks to shut. I love that clip.
Which one?
I'll send it to you.
It's the one that says studio. No, actually, no, it's not. Yeah, there we go.
Men cannot take what they dish out when it comes to flirting or cheating. Defend your answer.
Hell no, they can't. We're sensitive. We're emotional. We're crazy. Most
Men are more emotional than women.
Men are technically more emotional than women. But, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really want to have that talk. We can cheat. We can sleep around. We can sleep with 100 girls. Let her talk on the phone when you come in the house.
You turn to Lamar.
How come? I gotta ask this question though.
Okay.
How come it's like you can know you got multiple cheating bodies under your belt in this relationship?
Mm-hmm.
She do something that can halfway be interpreted as maybe inappropriate to a guy. You act as if you ain't got those 3 bodies in your closet.
Because, bitch, you doing this to me?
Yeah, right.
They actually be going in on that show.
Yeah.
Keela Rose be on there a lot.
We are going to work our way around the room, starting from
Nope.
the right.
Yeah, because he high. We gotta get him. We gotta get him in.
Mario said we can cheat all day, but if she says bye to her work friend when you pick her up, niggas be in the car crying.
How could you? How could you?
Right.
Now, and the reason I want to start with Juan is even though Juan isn't known for being a cheater, Juan is not shy about the fact of saying like, bro, I'm not mature enough for this.
Facts.
Like he will tell you and be like, bro, I'm not mature enough to deal with this.
Not
So speak up, King Narcissist.
King Narcissist.
Hey, y'all gotta relax, man.
So, in your honest opinion, do you feel that when it comes to shit like that, men are actually more emotional than women?
That's a fact. It's a big ass fact.
I've felt like that for so long, and guys will argue with me with like because they always have to say like, well, men are more logical, women are more emotional. I'm like, bro, no,
That's not true.
no, niggas are definitely more fucking emotional.
I think it's all situational. So in some situations, we're definitely more logical than women because y'all gonna think with y'all emotions, and then there are some situations where we are way more emotional and we don't use logic.
Right, like it's
like the
not a straight
logical-
across the board thing, but they make it seem like entire like women are just more emotional. I'm like, no, we are not.
Like the
We are not,
logical,
bro. I'm not killing a nigga because he stepped on my J's.
man.
I'm not
damn.
killing the chick because I couldn't get her number.
How about that?
Let's just jump right to the point. Now
Fuck.
Jay's is different. That's like $500 depending on which ones you got.
That's the
'Cause if you
apple.
step
That's
on my-
y'all fault because y'all
you step on my
let resellers
OVOs.
get away with that.
Y'all step on my
Y'all-
OVOs.
y'all
That's
created that
also
monster.
a fact.
Y'all created that monster, and now y'all like, damn, it won't die.
Man, I won't die.
Oops.
Some of these
Mario said, "Is it really a conversation? Because women will show their emotions, but men be going through it in secret." I won't say that.
No.
I won't say
Not
that's
not in 2023.
not this generation.
Not in 2023.
Yeah.
Niggas definitely show their emotions.
There's a
And I think that they don't look at it as showing their emotions.
What you mean?
Like
Yeah.
how I just gave the example about niggas being emotional and like killing niggas over stupid shit. Because you were that emotional, you let that make a split second decision for you that's gonna change your life and somebody else's life. Because you were overly fucking emotional and
Right.
you couldn't handle it in that moment.
Very Carl Thomas.
That but
I
they
was-
won't
I
look
was-
at it as that being
I was about to say
emotional.
that.
I've been singing it over here the whole
But it
time.
really was them
Yeah, it
them
was-
acting out of fucking emotion.
It was rooted in emotion. I don't see how a motherfucker could think it's not.
Niggas are emotional.
Actually, that whole album was all emotional.
They are emotional. And men do not get like even when it comes down to cheating, they think it's a physical act. Like as long as I ain't put my dick in you, then I'm cool. No, when
Or
you
I only
when you
put my
started
dick
the
in you.
conversation,
Yeah,
you
you
changed the
emotion-
trajectory of our
Yeah, that
conversation.
Joey
started
shit.
Like
emotionally
they don't
cheating.
see it like that. They like, no, it ain't that. It's just a conversation. No, it's not. It's not just physical. Y'all niggas have already started.
So In Bay, that's not Bay news. We know that nigga's emotional.
I don't know if he's emotional because of
He's
his
an
sign,
emotional
These the niggas who pull out the Ray J if I had
his
one
light
wish. They
skinnedness,
done-
because it's you. That nigga is just unstable,
So
and you love him.
so here's the thing, right? Um,
What's a man to
it
do?
always comes down, like specifically what they were just talking about, like when niggas cheating and shit. Like it even comes down to that, like when y'all are not officially together, it's always a well, you can't trip, or how can you whatever? We're not together. We're not together. We're not together. But then they will bring up shit with you from when you're not together. So let me tell y'all, this is how it went. So, we were for Christmas. He wanted a pair of J's, and the initial ones that he wanted, they were sold out. And I'm like, all right, I'm not tripping because the gift that I asked for, he was like, well, do you mind if instead of getting you that, he was like, it's something that I really want to do for you. And I was like, I actually prefer that because I love surprises, and you should know me well enough to be able to get or do whatever. And I love that shit because you should know me.
Yeah.
So I was actually more excited for that. He ended up hitting me. He was like, well, unfortunately, they, whatever the shit I want to do for you, like I couldn't get us in. So we're still going to do it, but we're going to have to put it off until January. Is that okay? I'm like, well, that's cool because the shoes you wanted was sold out anyway. That gives me time to, kind of come off of that. As we know, I got hurt before New Year's Eve. So our plans for this month I had to push them back until we find out what's going on with my knee. So we are talking, right? We chatting. He knows that my MRI is coming up. He's like, keep me posted, let me know what they're saying. So, I can find out as soon as possible, be able to, schedule this shit. He was like, because it's a full day thing. So, bitch, I'm excited. A full day, nigga? You planned out a full day? Who doesn't want to hear that a nigga planned out an entire day for them, especially somebody that knows you?
Come on. That's all.
So I'm geeked, right? I'm like,
let's go.
And we talk, and I'm like, man, I'm excited, and I'm whatever, and and this is a couple hours before shit went south. No, I was looking for something to throw at one. But
at least he leaned back away from the mic.
Yeah, but a couple of hours later, all of a sudden.
Oh my god! I gotta go this way because that shit is heavy.
It's over a pound. Cause y'all know I have to weigh all of my products so that I'll know to calculate shipping costs. It's over a pound.
Them white people making them fruit loaves or something.
So it's a pound of pussy.
Yeah.
that is
pussy. The pound of pussy.
But a couple hours later. A couple hours later, I end up getting a text message.
What is that?
And it's like, hey, I realized, I never asked you this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, sound interesting. What's up? Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this nigga springs on me like, well, how come you stopped, just out of the blue, just stopped recording with niggas and blah, 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 blah. So now we're back to this again.
Oh my God. I thought the nigga was going to propose.
Why you don't just take wins when you get them?
Right.
We were just in a great place talking about how excited we were to get my, find out what's finally going on with my knees so we can take this little whatever you're trying to plan. And then all of a sudden it goes to me doing OnlyFans and why
It's a perfect solve everything.
I stopped recording with people.
You
and it instantly goes.
That's it.
Like, then it instantly goes into, and don't blame me either. I'm like,
okay,
but it is you.
But I'm like, one, I never record with people when me and you are, the only time that I've ever recorded with people like me and you were on the outs. We weren't talking, we weren't dealing. You was somewhere at your baby mama house or where the fuck ever. Right. So I was doing me. You know what I'm saying? And Man, see, and I said, don't. If you don't want the fucking answer, then don't ask me.
How about
You
that?
can't ask me a question, and then when I tell you what the answer is, you like, well, that's not an acceptable. That's the fucking answer. But when I tell you, like, it went into a full blown argument, and it had no reason to, like, you were very emotional about, and I would rather you just go off and do your porn now and don't wait, because if every time you get mad at me and whatever, and then you go fuck somebody else and be recording your little movies and shit.
He really was thinking about this, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
That's the most
Why
unstable.
folks can't just let it go?
That's the most unstable.
But this is the
nigga
thing. You will tell me that because me and you weren't together at the time that you created your child.
Your mama.
But me and you wasn't together when I was making my porn. So what are you talking about?
it's always some sort of double fucking standard, and men are good at this. I'm not saying all men will gaslight the fuck out of you, and that's just it.
And that's exactly what was going on, because I'm like, so you have the audacity,
my nigga,
to sit here and be like, oh well, so you just get mad and then just go fuck niggas and make porn or whatever. The same way you went off when you got mad at me after the miscarriage, and now you had a baby. So what are you talking about?
And now we're here, nigga. If you
Look,
broke,
like
just
an
say
hour.
that.
You gotta. A child is like.
Nigga, if you ain't got no more money, just say that.
An hour.
Like,
depending on what you're doing.
So here's the thing, right? So some J's dropped yesterday. Yep. Some J's dropped yesterday, and prior to this argument, he was joking. I knew he was joking, but I knew that the other J's that I was supposed to get him, they had sold out. So he was like, man, these shoes dropping, blah, 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 blah. He was like, send me $200 so I can get these J's. I knew he didn't mean that, because he don't like to ask for shit. ASAP cashed after him the 200 for the. He was like, dude, why would you do that? I was playing. I was like, I know, but you really did. Like, we were supposed to be doing the gift exchange. The ones that you wanted before were sold out. This is your Christmas gift. You got a better chance of getting the shoes than I do. I don't be on the apps and shit like that. So, Merry Christmas. Yep. He loved ones. So he gets mad, and it's like, oh, and I cash up you your money back and blah 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 and all this little kind of shit. I didn't ask you about no fucking money. So at this point, after constantly going, and he done brought the money up again. So I went ahead and I sent him a cash app request. Send me the money back. So he got mad after seeing this the shit I'm talking about, and motherfuckers always talking about they got your back, but then I didn't ask for shit back. You kept throwing that out there. I called your bluff and you pissed about it.
Niggas stay nigging. Because why are we even here? Why are we having this conversation?
Why are we arguing?
My nigga, what?
Where did this come? We were literally just talking about us doing our little outing and shit. You had the money for your fucking shoes. Everything was cool. And now all of a sudden, you were mad at me because I sent the cash app request because you kept talking about you was sending it back. So because I called your bluff, now you pissed because you're like, damn, I can't not send it because you sent me the fucking request. But no, because you kept talking shit.
This nigga was mad because you sent him the money and then made a big deal about it, and then got even more mad when you requested it.
Bro, niggas, that's what I'm saying. Like,
niggas be nigging.
Because you made a big deal about this shit. And I said, okay, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. I'm not gonna do none of this. You want to leave, like you said, we not together. So there's nothing keeping you here for you to walk away. Bye.
Skedaddle. Bye-bye.
You say skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
Yes. Like,
toodles.
Beat it, Mr.
Like, dog. And then it was like, man, whatever, I'm blocking you. Oh, this nigga, he was like, I wish that dog chewed your fucking eyes.
Oh, wow.
He said that to you?
No, he don't have it. He don't go to the doctor until the 17th. That's
what it is.
Yeah. I'm like,
oh, so he's unbalanced.
Yes.
Okay. Imbalanced.
But this nigga really started an argument out of nowhere about some shit that happened when we wasn't together, while simultaneously telling me that I didn't have the right to be upset about shit when we wasn't together.
And you know how you could have killed that whole conversation? Just by saying, what's really wrong with you?
Whoop his ass.
I'm like,
what's really wrong?
I think he had a whole conversation in his head plenty times before he even.
He's a truck driver.
Oh.
So he be in the truck 12, 14 hours, all
That
just
nigga-
thinking to himself.
So he really thinking. He really thinking.
So this nigga's just driving
He
and
got a whole
thinking,
biography in his head.
this bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and then Mimi gonna say this, and then I'm gonna say that it did not go out that way.
And that's why you got mad when you sent him the money.
That triggered the whole chapter that he had.
Because listen, because in the midst of this, he's like, well, I can still we can still go or whatever. We can just have separate rooms. I'm like, I said, why the fuck would I want to go?
Right, I don't want to go with your stupid ass.
Right, we not finna enjoy ourselves, and you got an attitude, and you talk like I don't even want to go.
Separate rooms.
I said, and furthermore, I said it's not even special no more. So then he get mad, and because he sends me the link to where one of the places he's taking me. He was like, well, we can still go, or well, here I can just send you the link, and you can take one of your guys and record your little movies and shit. Bro, what are you on?
Oh, he said your little movies.
That's he mad. Oh, he pressed. He is elevator buttons pressed.
That's what you cuss out. Oh, you can go do your
go with your little friends. Go ahead with your little.
So then he like, man, I'm finna block you. So he blocked me. Then he unblocked. He was like, no, I ain't even go block you. I ain't even go block you. So what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I'm going to sleep. I'm not gonna deal with this shit. So
just let him send you an email.
So this happened like Wednesday, I think, and then all of a sudden, like late last night was.
Ain't he a tourist?
Yes, Dinkins, I'm sorry, man, for disrespecting you and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I just sent him a TikTok, like when when you cool and that bipolar shit kick in, and he just bitch. Like, I sent him my whole TikTok, and I just went about my business. So then he went your MRI tomorrow and hope it go all right today, and like so and now he back checking on me and shit. But you just told me on your mama, on your daddy, on your son, on everything, like you never go contact me again. You're not talking to me no more. All of this other little kind of shit. And here we are.
He's emotional. He's definitely on his Carl Thomas.
Oh,
that
you
is.
don't hear about time where I'm out there, 'cause y'all gonna go to like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
Because I only got one more thing to talk about. And that is,
Right, so no replay tomorrow.
Can y'all please stop letting Lori Harvey get y'all in y'all chest? Please.
Because they mad because they not smashing her. That girl ain't did shit.
Please.
Like, was it Juan or Tommy who said it? That ain't nobody's. Lori Harvey ain't said shit.
Exactly.
She mind her own
Hold
goddamn
on.
business.
Because I just realized while I was going through this, I wasn't looking at the comments.
Yo, Meek Mill a cornball.
What'd he do? He
Yeah.
mad he ain't smashed?
Robert
Corny dog.
totally agrees with
Hey, he the nigga was on the side of the damn fighting.
He was like,
he was at the last boxing match.
he
on the side.
tweeted out, he was like, so y'all just gonna let this girl fuck anybody?
Y'all gonna let?
And somebody said, take her off your wish list.
Man, like you mad because she's still on your wish list,
What the
bro?
fuck, Mario talking about he was totally uncomfortable watching NFL players weeping over DeMar Hamlin.
Because he's not about, talking about how men are very emotional.
No, I know, but it's like, why would that make you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
But see, and this is a man saying that, but they blame us for niggas not being able to express themselves. It's always black women fault. Why niggas? No, that don't be us. That be niggas acting like they can't cry in front of motherfucking men.
I wasn't uncomfortable with that. I don't know what that's all about.
Their space to withhold feelings is bigger than ours. We got to start giving them their space to be vulnerable. Don't take me out because I said you never take out the garbage because you tired of hearing the bitch mouth from 03. Yeah. Oh, Ned was talking about if I shot this at one, it was gonna ricochet.
Oh shit! that bounce back.
It's gonna hit us all. And shit.
Like
He
Flubber.
just said-
Remember that shit started bouncing all over the damn.
Flubber.
Nigga
That was a
said,
good ass
Can
movie.
I have you all day Thursday? And find somebody else. to
I
do it.
literally got into an argument with a motherfucker one day,
Yes,
and
I
a few days
definitely
later,
With the
he
who?
was with a motherfucker, a nigga.
Because the ER.
Yeah, I heard
A motherfucker.
Oh, okay. And like a few days later, it was just like, hi. And I'm like, just checking on you. What the fuck you checking on?
you.
We got into a whole argument like 4 days ago.
Yeah,
What
and
are
that's how it came.
What you checking on? It was like, I was just sitting here thinking about you or whatever. But why? Why?
You need a reason to think about you? Damn, motherfuckers ain't happy when they're not
No,
thought
no,
of.
Thank you, Kayla, because I was
no,
surely
because the way
annoyed.
that argument
Kayla
went.
said, "I'm annoyed for you."
Because of the way that argument went, and then some men do not take ownership for their
Because
shit.
niggas really be on that pussy shit.
But you up here trying to get a hug.
Love
you
the
trying to fuck
emoji
me. Oh, like I'm gonna give her a few days. Like that don't.
No.
Did I go fuck him? Yeah. But still.
All right, then. So shut up.
Well, no.
The Kayla said me and dude gonna be
fucking
frolicking somewhere by Friday.
He turned
I
you
know,
into a
he been weird.
motherfucking Lunchable,
Right.
nigga.
These niggas being city girls, and I'm.
It was
sitting
a
in
different
confusion.
time. It was 2020.
No, he's definitely a Taurus.
Ugh. They're stubborn.
Mm.
Tauruses are definitely stubborn.
No, Netta said if he want to be in one of your videos, just say that. Dudes be weird. And that's the thing.
Exactly.
Is he subscribed to you?
I start. No, we go. Okay, so my very first videos that weren't solo were all him. I did not start filming or fucking with any other dudes until that situation happened. Like I miscarried. We got into a big fight about it. We split. 3 months later, some chick is pregnant, right? So
that's some baby boy shit.
Yeah, we wasn't doing anything.
He had other pussy.
So after that, I'm like, well, shit. Why the fuck am I not doing it? So yeah, I start getting my shit off, and I was actually making money for it. It's costing him money. Which one of us came out on top?
Come on,
literally, because I ride dick.
Cha-ching.
But
I
no, but how this started, and I'm like, now I'm
You
wondering,
gotta put that on the board.
was it triggered by like, did the nigga post something on Snap a year ago and was like, man, these bitches ain't shit, and he saw it, and that's what triggered him?
So now he's triggered
because we got into it last January because he went and subscribed. Nobody told him to subscribe to my OnlyFans. He was on break at work and was a dipshit and went and subscribed to my OnlyFans. And he didn't like what the fuck he saw.
But didn't you have a discount going? Because I think I subscribed around, or was it a holiday or something?
I don't know. I might have did some shit from MLK Day knowing me because I do shit like that.
Definitely was like late
I'm
December.
like, if you had a dream, it might as well be about this pussy. Subscribe for half off. Yeah, I do shit like that.
Come on, make
That's
the money, let the money
marketing,
make you.
That's right. It's perfect marketing.
No, but
Y'all didn't watch that video I sent y'all with the Martin Luther King shit, did y'all?
I did.
No.
I did.
That shit's hilarious.
That shit was funny.
I didn't get to. But yeah, he
definitely
subscribed
funny.
and hurt his own
Inbox me.
feelings, and it been a
Can you
sore
inbox
spot ever
Yeah.
since.
If he can't, it seems like he just can't handle being your man / not man. Just I don't.
He can't.
handle
It's
his
like what they
position.
said in that fucking video. He can't handle me doing the shit that he do,
Yeah.
and it's like, in a lot of those cases with men that are like that, they don't like to accept the fact that a lot of times their action causes our reaction that they hate so much.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, it's cause and effect. Had you not done A, that wouldn't have triggered B for us to even be in this situation. And it always comes, well, you blaming me. No, what I'm saying is I made my decision. I made my choice as an
Based
adult.
off of what you did.
But had you not done this, that wouldn't have even been a choice for me to have to decide on. Because I wasn't thinking about no other niggas. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't
brought
on
us
no
here.
shit.
You brought
But
us
once
here.
you
Yeah.
did you, I'm like, why the fuck am I not doing me?
Exactly.
And that's what I
Because
did.
they want us to wait for their ass too. They want us to be sitting there just, I can't wait till he call me back. Bitch, what?
And this is how it started. Because last year in January, because we weren't speaking, and he reached out. And I told him, I was like, look, I said, all this back and forth shit. I'm like, you need to decide if you gonna be in or you gonna be out. And I guess he figured, well, before I decide if I'm gonna be in, let me go check out this OnlyFans first. And then that was just like, that nigga went off the fucking hinges. I wasn't fucking with you then, though. Ain't that what you tell me?
I feel like in these situations that dudes look at it to where like they feel like we as men know how to separate like the feelings from a situation. Like they feel like I could just go fuck a bitch and that be that. Like I can go do this and then I can go home and be with my family. Everything was cool. Nobody's none the wiser of what I did with these 3-4 hours that I wasn't in the house. And they probably look at it like, well, women pull more. like women don't think like guys in a general sense, like not all the time. So like y'all don't just detach the emotion from a situation. You put your feelings and your thoughts into it. Not all women do it, but that's probably just how niggas look at it. To where it's like, well, it took like I had to get to know you to fuck you. So now every nigga got to get to know you on that level to fuck you. So you're sharing your emotions like with him the same way you do with me. You right. I don't like that shit. That makes me feel some kind of way. It's cringy.
She fucking that nigga. She must like him.
Right.
And see, and this is the thing because I do. What have I always said, y'all? I'm the Captain Planet of recycling dick. So I do. I bet, like I dig in my old bag.
That's good.
I dig in my old bag, and this is the thing. Like, and I say this all the time. Like, guys will want to fuck me more than I want to fuck them because I don't be checking. I be in my own little zone.
Is that a bad thing?
This is the price you pay.
What?
If you feel like you want to be, I just had one of them from back in the day. He literally just hit me last month, and he was like, "Hey, is that offer, that proposition from a couple months ago still on the table?" Like, at first, I thought, I wasn't comfortable with it, like doing the videos or whatever. But if that's, my only way to, get my hands on you and be able to be around you and shit, like, I'm with it. Let's do it. Because those are my terms.
Yeah.
I'm not emotionally attached to niggas. And I think that's the thing that pisses me off because I am the one that can detach emotions from sex. Mm-hmm. You went and made a fucking baby, nigga.
Right.
I didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting in, getting footage, packing up, and getting out before niggas even had their drawers back on. Because I don't be on that.
Right.
We not finna stay. We not finna cuddle. We not finna do none of that shit. Nigga, if my hotel room, like, you can't even shower here, bro. Go home. Shower is reserved for me, and you ain't finna be here until I get out. Right. So,
Toodles.
And I explained that to him. I'm like, for me, everything was business.
Yeah, it's transactional.
It was strictly business. Like, you may look at it like, well, damn, you had a history with them. I don't give a fuck. I don't jam. When I call them, is because it was time to work. Yeah. And then there was a point where, like, when he was, he was actually there for a scene once, like more recently, and him seeing that and being like, damn, I do understand now. Like, that was like y'all interaction was just like, and even then, because he was there, like, I didn't film with dude. Like, it was me and the chick, and he hit her up like, hey, well, y'all mind if I come through? We both filmed with him before, but out of respect for him, like, I didn't even do the scene with them. I let them do their own little thing. Mm-hmm. But for him to be there and be like, well, damn, like, actually seeing it up close, like, y'all was, oh, what's up, whatever. And then y'all was just like there was no spark, there's no nothing there. And I can see that now. So that makes me feel a lot better about whatever. Clearly not, because you're still tripping on this bullshit. Right. But it goes back and forth because then it's like, man, you deserve somebody that can this and want this and this and this. And then it's, well, bitch, you the worst thing that ever happened to me. I hate your guts type shit. Like, these just flip the fuck out.
Get on your meds. Okay. Double dose.
Yeah. Please do.
Double dose.
I could be. But yeah, Lori Harvey,
but why
leave my nigga alone.
You don't hear nothing about Lori Harvey unless somebody else saying some shit. That's what I said.
That's because niggas is hoes.
She don't say shit. I've probably heard her do one like interview, like, and that was like recently.
She said dating anybody is crazy for Lori Harvey though. Sis taste is literally top tier, and the girls and fellas are mad. Abso-fucking-lutely.
That's like motherfuckers mad at Common. Common taste is top tier too. He run through motherfuckers and shit. That's what they call him, the hoe. Like,
wasn't they turning them out though?
Who that?
Erica.
Hell yeah.
She turned everybody out.
I know.
She can turn me out. I don't give a fuck.
Pisces.
Look, I saw that ass on stage and was like,
and she's short. She's
like, you know what, Andre,
like
3K?
like
I don't blame you no more. So you saw that ass, like, you know what, Andre? I don't blame you no more.
Hey.
Not at all.
Hey,
right. And that's what I was finna get to. Good point, Kayla. She said nobody talks about why she broke up with those men either. Here's my thing. We sit on social media day in and day out and have you ashy knuckle dragging motherfuckers always telling us that we need to pick better, we need to choose better. But then when you have a bitch that's actually going and dating and finding out what her options are, y'all mad at that. Because y'all really don't truly want us to do better. You don't want us to choose better.
She even opened her mouth about why she broke up. Like Michael B. Jordan cheated on her.
Like
she didn't even say shit.
Because it's not their fucking business. On top of
Exactly.
that, like
It really
my
isn't.
shit is my shit. If I gotta take my L, let me take my L in peace.
If y'all was walking, if TMZ was following y'all ass around right now, y'all would look worse than Lori Harvey right now. Because y'all don't even deal with top tier motherfuckers
at all. Who we have to choose from? It's just
Okay,
I'm not talking about y'all.
Michael B.
I'm talking
Jordan
about y'all.
Michael B. Jordan was too close to his ex and wouldn't budge. It was a red flag, so she bounced, and he supposedly got back with the ex. And this is like my thing. Like niggas tell us all day long that we need to set higher standards, but they hate a bitch with high standards
because they can't. They're never gonna reach them.
Right.
They hate it.
That you
fucking
end
hate
up
it.
like Meek Mill.
They fucking hate it.
But then we gotta settle for you.
Right.
I said I wish a nigga would jagged edge me. Like
exactly.
Like
We ain't getting no younger. We might as well.
Nigga, if I had paper and was at in the same circle as these motherfuckers with, you be seeing me with all kind of tries. I be have all kind of opportunities. I be trying all kind of shit.
And I guess one thing that really bothers me is like people don't understand the celebrity aspect of dating. Oh well, they passed around. They are dating within their fucking circle. Your broke ass ain't in their fucking circle
and never will be.
Right.
Never will be.
Because what do you
Not
do
with your tax money?
Because what do you
Not with a
do?
PP loan.
You date drug dealers off of fucking 2-6.
Not 2-6.
You date them little long feet dusty bitches off east. Because that's your fucking circle.
Hey, I'm off east, but
yeah, I'm not dating no long foot dusty bitch.
Dusty feet, please don't bother me.
You ain't fucking Lacia nigga.
Oh
nigga.
my
The Lacia nigga had
Yo,
long ass
if
feet.
we can wear the same size shoe, you're not for me, boy.
But I feel like
not for me.
and it's not just men because
I'm not the one.
You have a lot of women that I feel have internal resentment that they project on Lori Harvey because they weren't able to move and groove like she was. They weren't able to detach themselves from shit that they deemed toxic or that no longer served them, and they've been with this shit. I'm one of them. Once I figure out how to fucking break this toxic ass soul tie nigga, I'm out. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know. I'm not there yet.
And from our perspective, it looked like she ain't got no ties to nobody.
And they
from our
don't-
perspective.
And they don't like that. They hate when a woman is not balled up in the corner crying about a nigga. They hate that shit. They hate that shit.
That's why they eat that shit up with old girl who be getting blue face or whatever, who be beating her ass and all that kind of stuff. And like, you need to get out of that. But y'all stay in the same shit too.
First of all, she be beating up Blueface.
They be beating up each other.
Well,
She just took a Hennessy bottle to the back of my man's head. And I don't even know what he did. I'm really inquired to know what deserves that. Or like when folks got hit with the bowling ball.
Because it's like,
You didn't see that video?
Sierra don't bother nobody. Russell don't bother nobody, right? But people are rooting for Russell to shit on Sierra and treat her bad so wrong just so they can be like, I told you so. Right. Bitches don't deserve good men.
But she deserves Future. Exactly. Make it make sense. Mm-hmm. Make that shit make sense.
What have we heard bad about Future other than having a bunch of kids?
How he be doing them women?
I don't know.
Well, apparently he flew a chick out, and then when she didn't want to fuck, he like cut her water off out there.
Okay.
I see your point.
It's the tone of it.
I mean, I didn't. They was like, he's such a bad guy.
They fucked somebody with some Gucci flip flops.
I was like,
I guess.
He also fucked Scottie Pippen wife
with Gucci flip flops. The Gucci slide.
Well, look,
but Larsa Pippen is a hoe, anyways.
Yeah.
But they look up to him as their toxic king. This is literally their words.
They love it.
He is King Fuchs. He's toxic.
Hey,
they say he's their toxic king.
Is this your king?
And you know what? But that is also the common denominator here. They hate Sierra. They hate Lori Harvey. Both of them moved on from Future. The nigga who they all look up to. Two bitches was like, bye, left him in the dust and kept moving and grooving.
But Future still.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it funky. As a music fan, I like when Future get his heart broke.
Hey, we be like that too. We be like, yes, Mary J. Blige
or Adele. Like, baby,
Oh,
I'm glad
God.
you're happy, but when you sad, that's
So,
where the bops come out.
soon as him and Larry Harvey broke up, I was like, oh, the next 5 mixtapes gonna be crap.
Not the next 5.
even to be in his hurt back. Oh my God.
But even then, it's like, tell Steve Harvey I don't want her. What Lori say? Nothing. Minding her fucking business.
Bro.
On with the next.
Bro, no, I don't even know what this bitch sound like.
I don't know her voice.
Like, have you ever heard her do an interview? She don't do no podcast. Lori Harvey be fucking and ducking.
It's a privilege to hear her speak.
And then that's another thing. When it comes to us, we can't take a picture with a nigga without it being assumed that he got the draws. Once we are linked to somebody, it's automatically, oh, she a hoe, she fucked him.
GTD.
And I've said this before.
Yeah, right.
Got the drop.
Because coming up on situations like when it came to Meg getting shot by Tory, y'all need all of this shit in order to believe that. When we have a local situation going on where, a chef was accused of touching his daughter. We talked on that. He actually got arrested tonight, y'all. With that, everybody.
I remember I met the nigga. He was down here on the show.
We don't know the story. We don't this, we don't that. Y'all need all of this proof when the situation with women being harmed. But when it comes to us getting some dick, y'all just automatically roll with that. Y'all don't need proof of shit.
Nope.
Y'all don't need nobody to confirm it. Even during the Meg trial, dude said, like, nigga, that is false. I did not fuck that woman. And y'all still adding him to her body count, even though the nigga said he didn't fuck. Because somebody else said he fucked. Y'all don't need proof when it comes to that shit, though.
Well, but they fucking experts. I mean, you see them write all the shit in a comment section. Like, where did all this expertise come from?
Yeah, part of her PR team.
Let me see.
Niggas are embarrassed.
Kayla said she just did a podcast last week. I think she's been talking lately.
I just heard her say something last week. But that's my first time. That's my first time ever hearing her speak. And when she spoke, I was like, she been quiet for a long ass time. But motherfuckers got plenty of stories, and this is her first time saying some shit. And she wasn't even mad. She was just talking. And it's like that's not true.
Because she really does not give a fuck.
I need.
It don't stop her bankroll. It don't stop nothing.
Yeah.
Niggas is getting to great debates. They losing sleep. They not eating right. All over somebody else's life.
Imagine.
Ain't she Olympian or some shit? Is she?
Shit.
Imagine.
Some shit?
She could be the garbage man for all I care. It's her business.
I'm saying I think she do some shit on her.
Like professing your love for a woman publicly, and then she date everybody but you.
Did nobody tell you profess your love?
That's a big L.
Hey, I love Jill Scott. Just professing that, and she's gonna one day announce that she loves me too.
Hey, I'm with you, bro.
Keep hope alive.
Just don't make a rap song. It'll be like Jill Scott on your wish list.
You know what I'm saying?
And then get on Twitter and be like, y'all gotta quit letting this girl fuck everybody.
Maybe you gotta stop taking L's. I mean, at some point you gotta learn. It's like putting your hand in fire.
Meek ain't, Meek life ain't been right ever since the Drake situation.
Oh, since
what up?
Nicki.
Yeah, but I didn't catch everything, but I did see somebody in the apartment complex that Chef Gotti, aka Martell Hare, was apprehended at. They had like brief clips of police at the door, and they weren't like, so it was him. You couldn't hear them calling his name.
Milwaukee?
Yeah, telling them to come out.
That's his chef name, Chef Gotti.
No, they were saying, Martell Hare.
Chef,
so they were telling
come
him
on
to come
out.
Nah, that's like his.
Put the spatula down.
His rap name, Chef Gotti.
Yeah,
that's his cooking name.
But he was confirmed to be in custody by the eldest child that was, that came out about it by her mom.
Freaky niggas off the streets.
Shit is wild.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Like why do
so much in life you can put your hands on?
You're a child. Not that anybody else underage is no, but your fucking child. People go to war for their children. You don't put your child in that situation. and then do shit like that, like the picture and everything. Like I went to college with this girl or ex girl. I don't know what that's all about, but
well, in true Hoecially awkward fashion, we definitely have to discuss this very hot story. Laverne Police Department.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We got the.
What is a high speed
Come on,
train?
ride that train.
Yeah, no, it was the headline that a high speed train.
Is that one of like
was
bullet
run on
trains,
this
like the
office.
shit?
You know. Let me see. Laverne, Tennessee just sound like some hick shit.
It is. How the hell you name Laverne?
She wasn't even cute.
You mean from like Laverne and Shirley?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh.
Definitely sounds high speed to me. Yeah.
Like how?
I wonder how much
slow does
conductors
the
get
shit
paid.
have to be to where I'm like, you know what? I can squeeze some fucking in.
Yeah. Well, 6 officers admitted to participating in sexual encounters both on and off the clock. According to an investigative report from the Laverne Police Department.
The suspects and everybody had their dick out.
Pretty much.
Going on lunch break.
Did they meet at like some? Did they meet at one of the squad members' house?
Donuts.
5 police officers in Tennessee have been fired and 3 others have been suspended following a sex scandal within their department. The 8 Laverne officers were disciplined earlier this week following an internal investigation into reports of multiple sexual encounters involving members of the second shift. Oh, second shift be getting down.
Kayla and her man sticking beside her too.
Yeah, I got that too. The investigation revealed that Officer Megan Hall was intimately involved with several officers on her shift, both on and off the clock. God damn. Sergeants too?
Oh, she was about that life.
Hall and 4 other officers, Sergeant Lewis Powell, Henry Ty McGowan, Seneca Shields. That don't sound white at all. Juan Lugo Perez. Damn, she was. You know what?
I mean, she working with a meat market.
She was diverse.
All I know is her ass must have been just big as fuck because ain't nothing else working.
Must be ass because it ain't your face.
From what I saw, ain't shit.
Yeah, somebody said that she looked like who was that from Rick and Morty? Rick or Morty?
Morty.
So the investigation began on December 12th. Mayor Jason Cole sparked the investigation upon informing the city's human resources department that a source told him about Hall's relationships with some of her fellow employees. I bet you it was somebody that couldn't fuck.
Yep.
That snitch.
Yep.
It's always somebody.
It's the one that couldn't get in the room, like the room is at capacity and they couldn't
She
get
fucked
in.
8 people and he couldn't get in.
That's what I'm saying. He's
That's
mad
fucked up.
And hoes be choosy.
She had standards.
Yeah.
You couldn't be 9. That's
What
fucked
he say?
up.
You
It's
can't
8
hate from outside the club. You
Right.
can't even get in.
It's 8 motherfuckers in front of you. It's 8 motherfuckers in front of you. You can't get. Oh wow.
The investigative report references various sexual encounters between the officers, including alcohol-fueled escapades and the exchange of nude photos.
That's nothing.
What the fuck? The report also says officers held football watch parties. Yeah, with some balls being watched, where officers drove under the influence of alcohol, kissed, and discussed having threesomes with Hall and their wives. Some of the encounters allegedly occurred when the officers would hang out together off the clock, including one instance at a shift party during an NFL game and another at a hotel following an outing at the Go-Kart USA Center. Will you just get horny driving go-karts, bro? Like, let's go have an orgy.
You know though, get you one on some of them like vibrating panties or the thing to put in there and somebody controlling it
Dude,
from the
there's
other way.
nothing about her. There's nothing
Imagine
about
being
her.
fired for what you assume was a consensual act.
Hey, I'm kind of jealous though, because they getting it in. One encounter described as a hot tub party in the report allegedly took place on Sergeant Eric Stott's houseboat, during which Hall's bikini top came off while she and others were drinking. A sexual encounter also allegedly took place in the bathroom of the boat.
Oh, so she's riding by.
And then her husband's sticking by her side too.
She riding dirty, ain't she?
So her top came off and niggas.
Powell lied about his encounters, but he eventually confessed.
Is he black?
Some
a
of
couple of them
wait,
are.
let me
No,
go
that's,
up
that's
because who's who? I can't
Isn't that-
see.
isn't that-
who's who.
Lion gotta be black.
isn't it Juan Pao?
Juan.
Juan Pao.
Some of the officers also expressed concern for Hall's mental health, citing
Come
an
here,
incident
Pooja.
in which she allegedly unloaded her weapon and dry fired the gun at her head.
That sounds nasty.
Right,
Unloaded her
dry
weapon
fired.
and dry fired her weapon.
Yeah, but
Must be some power in that pussy though. Like they,
Right.
they was knocking her back.
She got that whopper too.
She
Yeah, I
got
guess
that
she was
whopper.
sucking dick on duty.
Wop, bop, ba, bop, ba, bam, boom.
Yeah.
You have the right to gag on this dick.
And on top of that, like she had like some nasty looking teeth. Like her teeth was like yellow.
Well,
or
it's
some shit.
Laverne. It's the city of Laverne. I can't imagine.
Right,
Slim
how the
pickings,
dental-
slim
the dental
pickings.
plan is
Bro,
there.
it can't be nothing going on.
As long as it wasn't her cousins, because
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
That's what happens in this town. If they had all this free time.
It's
I
really.
feel like it sounds like a place that you damn near ain't got shit to do but fuck on the clock. They don't sound like they get a lot of crime, honestly.
Right.
It sounds like them 8 officers is probably all they had.
Yeah, that was
it is. It is. That's all in their precinct.
Right. So now they fucked. Literally.
Last one insider gets the donuts.
No.
If just for that reaction, it was worth it. The comment was.
Oh, so this was a Girls Gone Wild themed hot tub party. But whatever happened to Girls Gone Wild?
That shit was
The
stupid.
bitches just
all they
just
did
like-
was reveal their titties.
Yeah.
He was a creep.
Is that what it was?
They got a documentary. It's a whole documentary about that.
I'm gonna have to look it up now. Because I was wondering, like, damn, the bitches just be like, man, fuck that, because that's free. I'm going to OnlyFans. That's what I did. The hanky panky also lit.
White people love some hanky panky.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Dude, we literally need that white person jar. That jar is to put the words in. Hanky panky.
Hanky panky.
Not to be confused with Peter Panky.
Oh,
I never heard. I don't know Peter Panky.
Yes, you do. You do know who Peter Panky is.
Is that a porn?
All these motherfuckers
No.
look like freaks.
This is the only way they getting consistent sex.
Rapper.
Yeah, they look like freaks.
Peter Panky?
Mm-hmm. You know that's his real name.
Who? Peter Guns?
Yes, that's his real name.
That's his.
That's legit. That is his legal name.
It just so happened to be. He just happened to be.
Yeah.
Uptown
colored.
baby.
Yeah.
Uptown baby. That was a good song.
I hated that song.
What? I loved it.
Hey, everybody around me, look, I used to get so pissed off because they played it on fucking BET all the time.
All
And
the
I used
time.
to get so as soon as I heard
Rap
that,
City and shit.
I used to just get mad, just cut the fucking TV off and go outside and play and shit.
They will be your face. Uptown baby. Like, calm down. Calm down.
Small fact: the group that they sampled that song from gets 100% royalties. They did not relinquish any royalties from that song.
Ain't that Silly Dan?
Steely Dan.
Come on now.
They 100%.
I'm a fan.
Every time you play that song, we get all the money.
Ooh.
Look at you knowing Steely Dan.
I just saw them in concert. They one of my favorite classic rock bands.
Nigga, Steely Dan and Michael McDonald and all that. Nigga.
Okay, offline we gotta talk because that's the
Don't start.
motherfucker.
Don't start.
He did all the background vocals for Peg.
Just sit there and shut up.
What?
Or with him. No, Tommy. He had a holiday album, right? And then you know how he do those infomercials and showing like highlights of songs. He was like, Jingle bells, jingle bells. It's like, what the fuck?
Like there's a lot of jiggling going on over
Right.
there, sir. Like you're definitely
Michael.
Hey, he got a song with Thundercat. Him and
yeah.
Kenny Loggins.
Oh, I know.
That shit is fire.
It is.
That shit is
Show You the
fire.
Way?
Yeah.
Yep.
Show you the way.
It sound like a
So
That song definitely about stalking.
the last
That's all he do.
the last thing before we get out of here, I want to address and this is coming from me, okay? I am a black business owner, but I have been a fucking consumer and patron way longer than I've been a fucking black business owner. I know both fucking sides. I really need y'all to come off of that shit where y'all feel like black businesses can't be criticized at all. I really need y'all to stop that. And it seems like for the most part, a lot of them cannot take any type of negative criticism. it is always going to be referred to as hating or tearing down your own. Like, bro, grow up. Please grow up. I welcome any type of criticism because if I am offering products and services, like I want to be on my toes and doing my absolute best at all times. I can't do that if I'm falling short and motherfuckers can't tell me that I'm falling short in areas.
Right.
Um, so Slush Daiquiri Lounge has been like I haven't gone. I've been in the crib. Y'all know I don't be out like that. But I've been seeing negative reviews like all fucking weekend. And of course, Captain Save'ems are always jumping in whenever there's a black business. They feel that you were not able to speak
They're
down.
beyond reproach.
Yeah, like you can't speak negatively on black businesses at all. And that's bullshit. And I've said that several times. Like I've had negative product reviews on my site. I can't fucking get mad at it. You bought the product, you spent your money. This is how you fucking felt about it. It is what it is. But one of the biggest things is customer service. So I don't fuck with Skybox. I don't even know if Skybox is still open, to be fucking quite honest with you, because I haven't been there in years. I refuse to fucking go. If I drive down MLK tomorrow because it's MLK Day, I won't even look that motherfucking direction because I hate that fucking place.
Well, damn.
And the same complaints that I'm seeing about Slush are the exact, when I tell you exact same complaints that I had about Skybox. So I understand people's frustration. From what I've been seeing, there were ridiculously long waits, but it's the communication wasn't there.
Okay.
If I'm waiting because people are like, oh, well, y'all are wait for Turkey Leg Hut, and y'all are wait for this, and y'all are wait for that, and blah 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 blah. Like
communicating,
right? Turkey Leg Hut, as a person who's been there, bitch, it was hot. You know what they did? They were handing us bottles of water in line. They were giving us fucking bottles of water while we were standing in line because they knew that it was fucking hot outside and that they had a fucking line. Y'all will sit here and, well, y'all should expect it to be a wait. Or, well, I don't know. Well, can you give me a ballpark of how long it's gonna be?
Right.
And I do that because not because I'm rushing you. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers here, but I need to know, well, do I have time for me to go? Maybe it's a spot next door that I wanted to run in real quick. Maybe I got time to go run a fucking errand. Do you give me a buzzer? Okay, well, can I go to the car or do I have to sit here? Right. I just did this when we went to Fox and Hound for Mama and Bree's birthday. I asked them, like, okay, I know that we didn't make reservations, so I expected for us to wait. Will this reach, the parking lot for us to be able to go sit with the heat on, the music, do whatever? Like, maybe I got time to fucking go to Walmart because y'all don't have a buzzer. Y'all call me when it's time. I'm asking because I need to know how to make my wait more comfortable for me.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Now, one of them said that they were waiting, and somebody else came on. They was like, "Oh, well, put your name, on this list or whatever." Okay. So the whole time they were standing there, they weren't told that. So she says her man asked, and she was like, "Oh, well, were we supposed to put our name on this list? Well, did I tell anybody else to put so they left."
So that added, yeah.
But people are upset about people being upset just because they're a black-owned business. Like, come off that. I hate that. I hate that. And for me to say that as a person who runs a fucking black-owned business is because I know how not to be biased. Y'all be out here sucking the dicks of these fucking business owners and shit, and y'all don't know how to separate fucking business from personal. Y'all feel like, oh, well, that's my buddy business, so y'all out of pocket.
They're out of pocket. We stopped bringing business to, I think they closed down now, but the owner is a black man, and he literally was making people want to leave because of how he was treating them.
And one of my Facebook friends, like, she is very, very, very good about supporting black business. And that's like me. I'm having this conversation right now. But what did I do when I opened up the show? I shout out a black photographer. I
thought
gave
you were
him
about to say the Lunchable shit.
a hell of a review. No, I gave him a hell of a review
Yep.
on my Facebook page. I am not a person that only leaves negative review. I'm going to review my fucking experience. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I don't give a fuck how good your experience was. Oh, well, when I went, bitch, that wasn't when I went.
Right.
And then there's a case where my homegirl, she commented and she was like, damn, we went, shout out to such and such for helping her. And she tagged the person that helped them and assisted them with their service there. Even that person comment was like, I am no longer associated with them, and put 3 red flags.
But you make a good point. Experience. You're not just paying for a service. You're not just paying for, like, you go to a restaurant or whatever, like for the food. You're paying for the time you get in, how you're greeted, people acknowledging you,
Right.
your professionalism when you asking a fucking question. Like, that's legit. How long is the wait gonna be?
Right.
So I know what to do if I want to decide to stay here. Do you want my business or not?
Yep. So this is
what was the wait for though?
Huh?
Do we know what the wait was for? Was it they serving food as well?
Well, one of the people said that they was there, and then the people in front of them, they told them like they were out of food. So they didn't even have food at one point. But one of my posts, I say, yes, as Black business owners, we are typically subjected to increased scrutiny, skepticism, and expectations. That does not mean we can offer piss poor service and blame being small, because we should honestly have expectations just as high, if not higher, for our own shit. At some point, we need to ask if it's actually grace we're expecting people to give or just plain giving excuses. The experiences people are detailing are the exact same ones that made me stop even looking at Skybox, like I just told y'all. I'm not going to have a positive experience with every damn Black business, no matter how much y'all have these unrealistic expectations that we will. I also do my absolute best to make sure that mine isn't the business being complained about, because my customer service standards are set high, but that's me though.
Right.
Like, I give the service that I expect to receive.
Thank you.
And mom will tell you, like, we would always go out to eat as a group, like me, all my bros, like waitresses and shit, like they would be happy to see us come, because even if the spot wasn't that cool, like niggas on fucking Applebee's, and like we could go anywhere, but because we know that this person is gonna be there, and we know what the service is gonna be like, I got him. Hey y'all, how y'all been? Well, how's the baby? How was blah, 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 because we built that relationship with our servers and shit. We love the service. Food can be mediocre as fuck, but because we love the service, we're willing to pay for that, just because we feel welcomed here in this fucking establishment.
Come on. One of my waitresses from Texas Roadhouse is like my Facebook friend. That's like I was like, when we come in here, we just ask you. She's like, now there's 2 of us. So you got to ask for me specific. Done. Like,
yeah, and I really, 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 really can't stand that shit. So
when is it where you just kind of put the standard of just do better? Just do better.
It's stop getting mad at people for having negative experiences.
For wanting you to do better.
And you shouldn't be having they wouldn't have negative experience if you was doing what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And then y'all run right to social media. Well, bitch, y'all only got a social media business page. Y'all don't even got a website for me to leave a fucking review on.
There you go.
But they should,
but you should go into business knowing that motherfuckers will go to social. That's what happens.
Right.
If you go in with the thought process that I don't want to be on social media, you're gonna do everything that you possibly can do to make sure you don't be there.
The funny part is, people act like there aren't dual sides to social media. We're okay when we're business owners using social media for word of mouth to promote, when we want to push our products and our services and our business and shit. Then we want you to run to social media and tell your experience. But when we fuck up, why would you go to social media?
Nigga,
that's where you went.
That's where you're supposed to be.
Outside of customers, though, I'm even us as artists, like Milwaukee treats us like people who run shit don't mess with contracts. They don't. The way they process is they treat you like oh, cousin. How about you stop looking at me like your family member if that's how you treat your family? This is business. Right. I need an agreement. I need to know how I'm getting paid. A motherfucker paid us in gift cards because he didn't want to deal with the paperwork. I said, what the fuck? What am I doing?
Shady.
This was for the not Black Arts MK, but Bronzeville. I'm like,
What kind of gift cards were they?
I mean, it was $100 gift card, but it was just like
I didn't say how much. I
Oh.
said what were they?
It's not traceable. That shit ain't traceable.
just a gift, like a gift card.
Like a Visa gift
Yeah,
card.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Visa
something like
gift
that.
card,
Oh.
yeah.
Like a prepaid card.
But what if I just actually just needed the cash? Why the fuck you just all giving me the, you know, what I'm
Right,
saying,
that
like the gift
$100.
card?
Maybe my fucking landlord don't take Visa, bitch.
Yeah, but you can.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
have
a
to. You know, I think just a walk.
Right, and then
there's a
and people
workaround,
want to
a
cut
tax
corners
workaround.
all the time,
Yep.
and then we wonder why I don't fuck with you. I don't need you. Do you know who I am? I don't need your shit. You asked me for this, and then you had to make it all the city Milwaukee.
And I hate
Ugh.
how people that know that they have people on the inside will try to cake.
Yep. Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like, bitch, you know the bartender or the owner or whoever was at
So
the
talk
door and
to them.
everything else.
Right.
You know them. So yeah, you get top tier service when you go in there. But because the shit like this is the reason why I don't frequent bars on the north side when I go out. When I go, I'm in fucking West Dallas somewhere. And my little white bartender be happy as shit. Hey, Mimi. You know what I'm drinking and everything.
I love my little white bar.
Yeah.
I love my.
But
shout out to Tracks.
yeah.
They're like, Tommy, look what's that?
But it's like, who the fuck wants to feel ignored and overlooked in an establishment where they have come to spend their fucking money? You don't have the
giving you my
fucking
money.
common courtesy and decency to acknowledge that there's an issue and that people are waiting. You just brush them off.
And blame
Well,
them
you
for complaining.
I don't know. You just gonna have to wait and see when the table open up.
Like, well, you came here. What you expect me to give you service?
Oh, and but it can because it because like I said, it's a lot of people that yeah, of course it's gonna be a wait. It's a new place and blah 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 blah. And it's like there are people that went to the soft open. They're like, well, I went to the soft open and it was cool, but clearly they didn't figure out what they needed to do by the grand opening.
Mm-hmm.
That means you need to re-strategize. That means what it was working for you before is not working for you now. And if you my person,
Because soft
you fuck
openings
it up.
are limited for people.
Exactly.
Right.
That's not full scale. I don't know if y'all need to get that nigga from Bar Rescue.
Yo, I fucks with
Yep.
John Taffer.
Yep.
That's my nigga.
That's my nigga.
You know?
Yeah, they
Look
might
at him. Look at him. I'm going in.
You see this?
If you're not ready, like you said, if you're not ready for the grand opening, then you need to just
Hey,
delay that shit.
shout out to the Dak Shack.
And somebody said, and that's another thing. Somebody said that they was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stick to Dak Shack. That's another black-owned business.
Yeah, it was cool. I went there. I was taken care of.
Yeah.
For real. I got to taste every single one of them motherfuckers.
Those my
Mhm.
people.
That's
I'm
my
trying to do my
word,
phase
too.
10 competition there.
Yeah, I tasted everything. I could mix my own shit.
But I also realized that people that work in nightlife, whether they bartenders, they DJs, they whatever, they tend to stick together and they be the main ones that get fucking offended when we don't like some shit. Niggas that work in the nightlife scene, they get mad when motherfuckers complain about some shit. I don't give a fuck about y'all feelings. If I'm unhappy, bitch, I'm unhappy. Do something to give me the money back then.
Right.
Since you want me to frequent there so much and you want me to patronize this, then you give me the money to fucking go.
They'll change that
Better
every
yet,
time I lose
you
my
go
voice.
stand your ass in line, and when it's time for me to sit down, then you go take your ass home and I go take my seat. You stand in line for me then. Since you got all the fucking answers. How about that? Since you so mad that everybody be mad about shit.
Right.
You can't be mad because motherfuckers got negative fucking experiences. Everything ain't gonna be fucking positive. Man, in Milwaukee just negative about shit. Bitch, if it's a negative experience, what do you want me to do?
Right.
Right.
I had a super long wait. My food was cold. Then I saw a couple people saying like their chicken and shit wasn't done. So you were mad because people had a bad fucking experience and talked about it.
Right.
And
The
paid
food,
for
the,
it.
the chicken wasn't done.
They paid for the
And
shit.
I saw that comment a couple times, and it wasn't even like mutual people, like on like the same post. It was like,
They're trying to give you salmonella.
wings.
But mad because you actually voicing about it.
Right.
So somebody was like, well, that's not true. I'm like, I didn't say that it was true all the time. When I made the comment and I said that oftentimes I feel like they only want praise, like they don't know how to handle negative criticism. That's not false at all. Of course, it's not going to apply to everybody because, like I said, for me, I want good or bad. I need to know how things are going. I need to know how you viewing my business because if there is something that you think is something wrong, you might not be the only one. And that might be stopping other customers from coming to shop because they're like, damn, I don't like how that looked. Maybe the site is too hard for you to navigate. Maybe you couldn't find this and you felt like it could have been easier. That's feedback that I need to improve. That's shit that I need to make better. I can't get mad. Oh, you too stupid to find it. No, I need to figure out what the fuck I need to do to make this more accessible for people. Everybody is not good with technology. So while I think that I made things, easy for people, I'm also very good on computers and I built my own fucking website. I did all that. I didn't pay nobody for it. So me doing that and having the capacity to do that, I may see something as simple that somebody else is like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right. That's because you're so close to it because you've been doing it.
Right. Somebody might like, damn, I wouldn't have thought to look for this toy under that category or, whatever. So, yeah. But quit doing that. Quit always feeling like anything that is negative criticism is automatically pulling somebody down, especially because I don't give a fuck what it is. I complain about everything, but I also praise everything. I just fucking gave a fucking, what's his name? Snash Meat, whatever the fuck, on Amazon. I just gave him a fucking 5-star review and told him how good of a fucking job he was doing. Because I believe that people need to be praised when they are doing good just as much as I feel like they need to be told when they fucking up so that they know how to do better.
Yep.
Because with my DoorDash client, I let them know because they sent an email. How was it? Because, did the DoorDash rep resolve your I hit that thumbs down and then they said, why did you feel that way? This person did not resolve my issue. I explained several times what I needed and they took it completely left and sent me an email that had nothing to do with what I said I needed. I said that I need the link in order for me to file my claim for my injury. They sent me some shit about a fucking auto accident, telling me that we don't cover auto accidents. You need to file it with your insurance. That's not what I said at all. And I explained all of that, the full situation. And you had my case number for you to be able to look up and see what the fuck I told them. Yep. But because you was in such a rush to go off and do whatever the fuck else, you was just like, oh, I think this is what she's saying. If I don't know, I'm going to clarify with you. Okay, well, just, so I can make sure that I properly direct you. Is this what you need?
Why are you like this? That's just like calling customer service for like a phone call. Y'all said this could be called, might be recorded. Okay, can y'all pull up the damn recording? Because I'm tired of saying the same shit. Oh my God.
Throat baby says she's sick of y'all shit too.
That's when she was done, so then that was it.
The good news is I looked up from my phone and Sarita had that motherfucker in my face.
Now we got this too. So then you got, both of these going.
There you go.
Yeah, but hopefully this is.
Is there a real clit on there? No.
Yes, there
is.
It is?
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead, Labia.
Wait.
Go ahead. Oh, see, y'all didn't see I did you gotta do the two. You gotta do the two in the pink and one in the sink.
Two in the pink and one in the sink. I have never
in the stink.
Oh, in the stink. Okay.
No, you gotta use the pinky. It's like this.
Is that East? Throwing up East in the ass?
Yay.
You gotta do the little.
I love the tutorial meeting.
I just want to say that Sarita has been having fun with this the entire show, y'all.
It's because it's just funny.
Heavy.
But the material, I really do wish I had a dick.
Yeah.
Like, I would really love to experience this.
Remember those things that at the museum? Those things that you get?
Let's know how it goes, Tommy.
What's that mean?
Use it.
Let's know how it goes.
Oh. Nah, I'm good.
No, you get that.
I don't have any. I don't have any water-based lube.
We almost done.
Oh, don't worry. With every purchase, I give out a free sample of water-based lube.
Okay, I'll tell you how it goes.
Yeah, with every purchase of any type of like male toys or certain like anal plug stuff like that, I give you a free sample of water-based lubricant.
Talk about
Because not everybody be prepared. Yeah. But we are me and Throat Baby are on our way out of here. I definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward, and make sure y'all go out and buy Lunchables. All right, Tom, you got to hit us with it one more time on the way out.
Yeah.
Just one more time on the way out.
Oh yeah. Was it? Get ready.
It's more
Lunchables, nigga.
We gonna make that ass clap with this help.
Oh, this is perfect.
Stack up the cheese, ham with the turkey. Bitch, I'm thirsty.
Said with the ham and the turkey. Bitch, I'm thirsty.
That nigga got a big ass nose.
Cheese in between two crackers, ham and cheese in between two crackers. Wash it down with Capri Sun after.
I grab my crackers in the shake, then I smoke them. Feed my bitches Lunchables before I poke them. I'm a rider, reppin' off combine. Need a quick fix, bitch.
Yes. Yes.
Reach to the side, don't slip.
That's my favorite.
Make a bitch ass sexy.
That motherfucker rap like he got Tourette's.
Ham and cheese in between two crackers. Ham and cheese in between two crackers. Ham and cheese in between two crackers. Wash it down with Capri Sun after.
Fuck with it. Fuck with it.
I just want to say that Kayla is lying. Thank you for joining us, Netta. You are always appreciated here as a listener and interacting in the comments. Kayla, you are a fucking lie. I can't wait till you touch down in Milwaukee because you're gonna be right in the studio. So, there will be no replay because obviously we went over the 2-hour mark. But you can always come and just go on my page, rewatch it. It's all good. But if you need something to get you through the workday, bitch like me, I don't have a regular job. I don't got a boss that I need to tune out. But if you do, stream on Tuesdays, 10 a.m., all your favorite streaming platforms. So until next time, we got a hoe.